and Brent Rogo. Dave's Place and CT Troubleshooters. Another round in River's Edge Golf Course. Premier Toyota and Sandhills State Bank. And also brought to you by Larry's Glass, the D&N Event Center, Great Plains Health, and Great Plains Home Care. Larry's RV, Bill Summers Ford Lincoln Honda Nissan, the North Platte Public Schools, Willow Creek Embroidery, Quick Stop Convenience Stores, and Runza. Video coverage brought to you by Allo Communications.
Welcome in, everybody, here to high school basketball as Columbus and the Discoverers are taking on North Platte High School. We're here with 5:34 left to go here in the first period. It's currently tied 4 apiece at the moment. 4-4 as currently here. Carly Gadecki gets her first bucket as here comes North Platte. The shot coming in from Emily Hansen off of the iron is good. 2 points for Emily Hansen. We're still tied here at now 6 apiece. Thank you all for tuning in so late as we are. Fun little drive up here. Again, game was scheduled as that falls out of bounds. Game was scheduled for this Thursday, but had to be moved to today due to impending weather in the area. Well, not impending weather in the area, but impending very, very scary snow and rain. And, well, not rain, snow, cold, the whole kit and caboodle here for Thursday. So either side going to move it to today as down low it goes to Macy Freeze. Freeze tries to kick it out to Emily Hansen. It's going to fall out of bounds. Turnover for the Bulldogs. 4:45 left to go. It's 6-4. As checking now in here comes Aniston Barnett for the side of the Discoverers. They kick in. Taking it up the court now comes Maggie Libby. On over to Libby she goes. Libby with the basketball. Guarded on the side. Kick into the lane. Driving now goes Garlett's back out. Libby for 3 in the left corner. No good. Rebound on the side by Emily Hansen and the Bulldogs. And now here they come up the court with it. Macy Freeze kicks it. On over it goes. They try to get it down low. A collision down in the paint. Zern shot is no good. Fight for the basketball. Running out of bounds. Last touch by the side of the Discoverers. With that, another inbounds for North Platte and the Bulldogs. Again, they're leading at the moment 6-4. They did pick up their first victory on the year over the weekend against Norfolk, which is huge. Now look to take on over here and get their second win against a 2-3 Columbus squad. The kick on over Outerkirk. Down low to Freeze on the right wing. Outerkirk with it. On over to Kamensky. Abby Kamensky has the basketball at the top. She's going to be guarded by Carly Gadecki. The ball is stolen by Carly Gadecki, and the other way with it come the Discoverers. Currently trailing by 2. A fight for the basketball. Getting out the shot from the free throw line for Anna Lee Jansen. No good. Zern gets the rebound. The other way with it comes North Platte and the Bulldogs. Fast break. Macy Freeze tries to get it in. Can't do so. With that, here comes Addison Euling checking in. Of course, Clancy Brown out for the rest of the season with a knee injury, so won't be seeing Clancy Brown for the rest of the year, as well as, I believe here, Ellie Thompson also out for this season, as Outerkirk has it on the right wing, guarded by Barnett, as there goes Macy Freeze now has it. Freeze to Hansen. Emily Hansen trying to drive into the paint area. Picks her dribble up. Needs some help. Has the basketball into a jump ball situation. Carly Gadecki got her hands on it. So with 3:19 left to go, the Bulldogs still lead by 2, 6-4. And thank you in part to our sponsors here for today. Premier Toyota. Premier Toyota, let's go places. Kamensky with the basketball now. Driving, stopping and popping from around the elbow. And how about Abby Kamensky? 5 total points already in this ballgame. Bulldogs now lead by 2 more. Here comes the side of the Discoverers. Cross-court pass into the lane. Up for the layup. No good. They'll rebound on the side by Kamensky, but a fight for the basketball. So the Bulldogs will now have an opportunity with it And inbounds for the side of the Discoverers. Aniston Barnett. Barnett tries to get it down low. Ball's in the open court. Picked up, shoved on over to Gardecki. Gardecki for three. No good. Rebounded by Addison Ewing. Yet another fight for the basketball. That'll this time go the way of North Platte. And with that, the Bulldogs will take over, leading 8-4. Now let the court freeze on over to Hansen, out to Winnie Hanneborg, who has checked in for the first time here today. Hanneborg to Freeze. Freeze now on over to Kamensky. Kamensky trying to drive it into that left corner, guarded by Gardecki. Emily Hansen driving into the paint. Pops, loses the basketball, picked up by Addison Ewing. Yet another fight for the basketball, and this time another jump ball this the way of Columbus. A couple of back-to-back jump ball situations from the side. North Platte and the Discoverers. So now here we go on over. Jansen with it, up to Gardecki. Gardecki taking it quickly up the court now. Into the lane, up for the layup, no good. Though a foul's going to be called, I believe, on the side of North Platte and the Bulldogs here. They're going to call that on Addison Ewing. That is Ewing's first foul here today. And we'll go to the free throw line to shoot two for Gardecki. So far, Carly Gardecki with 2 points. Misses the first one. As Kellen Garltz, as well as checking in Grayson Gentile. Here comes the shot on up from Gardecki. No good one. It's again rebounded by Emily Hansen. Here comes the other way. The Bulldogs now still leading 8-4. Now popping is Macy Freeze, who gets called for the travel, and just like that, that possession is quickly on over. As summing the basketball in, Jordan Trotta for the Discoverers. Trotta on up the court to Gardecki. Gardecki in a double team, splits through two defenders. Here comes Gardecki into the lane, blocked by Addison Ewing, but they're going to call a foul on Addison Ewing. Unbelievable. As well, I want to point this out, Ellie Blakely out in a boot for today, so no Ellie Blakely tonight for the side. North Platte High School, as Gardecki, who's 0 for 2 from the free throw line, will try again. That time, her third attempt will rattle in. So Avery Zern checks in for Ewing, who has 2 fouls. We now have 1:56 left to go here in the first quarter. It's 8-5 in favor of North Platte and the Bulldogs. As Gardecki gets set, fires her second attempt. That one rattles in. She's 4 for 2. That's her 4th point, and now here comes Macy Freeze and the Bulldogs. 8-6. Freeze bursts through one defender, now through a second. She's going to go to the right side and step back, and this offense will set up for the Bulldogs. Hanneborg with it. Right on the left wing, gets a screen from Zern, which he will take and try to drive past Gardecki. No good. Baseline goes Macy Freeze. She's trying. Tried again. No good. Back out to Abby Kamensky. It's going to get into the open court. Picked up by Molly Gach. And the other way with it in Molly Gach with her first 2 points. And we have a tie ball game here. 8-8. Hanneborg with it. Up the court now. She's going to take it some slowly and pick her dribble up. Hanneborg on over to Abby Kamensky. Kamensky to Macy Freeze. Freeze to Hansen. Almost had it stolen, but she'll drive now into a double. Up for the layup. No good. They aren't going to call a foul. And that basketball is going to fall off the hands off of Caitlin Gerald. And with that, here come the Bulldogs on an inbounds play. It's 8-8 at the moment with 1 minute left to go here in the first quarter. Hansen to Kamensky. Kamensky with the basketball. Kicks it on out to Macy Freeze on the right wing, guarded by Gach. Now Avery Zern has it. Zern to Hansen again on the left wing this time. Back to Kamensky. 47 seconds here in the game from the first quarter, with 17 on the shot clock. Hanneborg with it. Driving, kicks it to Freeze. 12 on the shot clock now. Macy Freeze on over to Emily Hansen. Hansen will pop from the free throw line. No good. And picked up and rebounded, though, by the side of Macy Freeze and the Bulldogs down low. Before they call a jump ball and another North Platte offensive attempt. They did lead at one point 8-4, but now it's 8-8. Hansen with the inbounds underneath the basket. Needs something, running out of time. Throws it all the way back out to Hanneborg. Winnie Hanneborg pops, hands it on over to Zern, and now with 22 seconds, the Bulldogs will reset up. Here's Freeze into the lane. Nice little juke move, no good. Picked up by Hansen. Her shot off the back iron, no good. She'll rebound it. Her sky hook, no good. And picked up on the side by Jansen and the Discoverers. With 4 seconds, here they come. Up the court they go. The three on the way. No good, overshot. And that is how the first quarter will come to an end. The Bulldogs tied up here with the side of the Discoverers, 8-8. Again, our coverage and our timeouts brought to you in part by Kevin McGann and the Fortify Group. We have more action right when we come back.
Mega Gymnastics is a positive environment where your child can develop skills while growing in confidence.
It's not about perfect, it's about effort. And when you bring that effort every single day, that's where transformation happens. That's how change occurs.
As a parent, you can trust your child will have a great experience at Mega Gymnastics.
Well, I have 4 girls that go to Mega. Star is such an amazing person to work with. Her staff is helpful. Everybody works to make sure that you're accomplishing something.
Mega Gymnastics, 601 East Francis, Suite number 2 in North Platte.
Start your day with gourmet coffee with Quick Stop's 100% Arabica House Blend and Quick Stop's Seattle Buzz Coffees. Quick Stop Rewards offering exclusive discounts and fuel rollbacks. Savings up to 15 cents per gallon with Sinclair Dino Pay. Quick Stop can refresh with Frazzle Gourmet Slushes and For Real Shakes and Smoothies. Or customize your favorite fountain drink with flavor shots and everyday low prices on your favorite beers.
The holidays are right around the corner, and Popcorner has something for everyone on your Christmas list.
All of our popcorn is locally grown and made in small batches. We'll be glad to ship it out to your loved ones across the country.
Whether they like yellow cheddar, caramel, confetti, or cinnamon.
North Platte Post Sports.
Welcome back here to Columbus as the Discoverers taking on North Platte here today in basketball action. And supposed to be on Thursday, but moved over to today due to the weather. The point, no good, stolen by Emily Hansen. And here come the Bulldogs on a 3-on-2 fast break. And Kamensky now takes control of point for North Platte. It's tied 8-8 here in the second quarter. Outerkirk, who's checked back in, has the basketball. Now drives into the paint, kicks it to Kamensky in the corner. The right corner to be exact, and she tried, but now good on that attempt, so she'll back out and the offense will reset. 12 on the shot clock, though, so the Bulldogs will have to get something going. Outerkirk with 7 seconds to Freeze, 5 seconds, 4 seconds, down low to Zern, and stolen, but it can be tipped out of bounds. Oh, last touch by a Bulldog, the official says. And with that, turnover, and now Columbus will go on the offensive the other way. The offense looking a little sluggish here to start. No real productive movement, as I will call it. As now up the court, here come the Discoverers and Gentile as into the lane. Gardecki shot, no good, tipped, and no rebound. Last touch by Macy Freeze out of bounds. So the Bulldogs will still continue on with the basketball. Excuse me, the Discoverers is now in. Here comes Libby, Maggie Libby with it. Libby on over, kicks it to Garlds. Garlds on the right wing, has a foul called on her by Macy Freeze. First foul for Freeze and the 4th team foul for North Platte. So now here comes the inbounds from Libby. Gets it in, and now the other way with it comes the side of Trotta and the Discoverers. Trotta to Gardecki. Guarded by Kamensky. Gardecki now kicks it. The ball's in the open floor for a second there, but recovered on the side by Garlds. On over now to Trotta. Trotta into the lane. Tries to kick it and does successfully do so to Gardecki, to Carly Gardecki. Gardecki with it. Picks the dribble up. 10 on the shot clock for the Discoverers now as a run out of time. The three-pointer from one. Jordan Trotta, no good on the floor. Picked up by the side of the Discoverers. Tipped and picked up by Trotta. North Platte weak on the rebound attempt, so with that, another offensive possession. The side of Columbus. Gardecki with it. 19 on the shot clock. Kicks it. The three-pointer, no good. This time rebounded by Zern. Shot in from Jordan Trotta. Now the other way with it comes Emily Hansen in North Platte. Hansen with the basketball. And needs some help. She's in trouble. Needs help. Run out of time. And a call, again, you can't hold the ball for a certain amount of time, and Hansen and the Bulldogs unable to find any openings to get her to passing lane. And with that, another turnover. Here come the Discoverers now with it. Up the court now. Maggie Libby. Libby kicks it on over. Around the perimeter. Trotta back to Libby. On the right corner. Into the lane. Kicks it. Gardecki. Open three from Trotta. She'll try again. No good. And a foul's going to be called underneath the basket. Aaliyah Jansen gets called for her first as some fresh substitutions for the Columbus Discoverers. Molly Gack, as well as, I believe it would be Grayson Gentile. Scratch that, it's Aniston Barnett. Kamensky has the basketball here for the side of the Bulldogs. And another turnover for North Platte. Holding the ball just a little too long, and with 5:08, the Bulldogs and the Discoverers have yet to score here in the second quarter. Still 8-8. As Gardecki takes the basketball up the court, guarded by Macy Freeze. Good defense from the Bulldogs and Freeze. Gardecki's able to find an outlet down low, and the shot's up. And good. That one from Kellen Garlds. And now with that, Columbus will take their first lead of the ball game. Kamensky to Hansen. Now back over to Macy Freeze, who will throw it all the way up to Outerkirk. Outerkirk, Hansen. Thought about the three, but backs out of it. And now here comes the offense for North Platte. 20 on the shot clock. Kamensky to Hansen. Hansen thought about driving, but no good. She'll throw it down to Avery Zern, and that basketball is turned over, picked up by the side of Carly Gardecki, who's now going to take it all the way up court, looking for the coast-to-coast. Gets into a double team, though, and has to find some help. Kicks it and is able to do so to Gack. The shot from the free throw line, short, and rebounded by Kamensky and the Bulldogs. Here comes the other way, Abby Kamensky again, 10-8 in favor of the Discoverers with 4 minutes here left to go. Second quarter, Hansen to Outerkirk is looking to check in Madison Genatone. Outerkirk tries to drive into the paint, kicks it. Macy Freeze will pull up for three. The high arc, no good. Fight for the basketball, and they'll call a foul on the rebound attempt on the floor, so that'll be an inbounds for North Platte. Going to call that on Leah Jansen, her second, and out goes Macy Freeze, and Madison Genatone will check in for North Platte. As well checking in Garrison Gentile. Genatone on over to Outerkirk. Outerkirk to Kamensky on the top of the three-point line. Kamensky now dribbling with it, kicks it over to Hansen. Hansen with it, drives, holds the basketball, needs some help, kicks it over to Kamensky, 19 on the shot clock. She'll drive baseline. Kamensky up for the shot. It won't land, but she will go to the free throw line to attempt two to tie this game back up for the Bulldogs. Shot up from Kamensky is no good. So with that, Kamensky 0 for 1 on her free throw attempts. Thank you in part to our sponsors for today, Dave's Place Pizza and Wings. You can find out more on 1510 East 4th Street. That's no good from Kamensky. She's 0 for 2. And now Gardecki will take it up the court for the Discoverers. Gardecki, good defense from Kamensky, is able to find some help. She's able to find it in Barnett. Gardecki once again has it, driving into the paint. She has some open daylight, tries to kick it down low to Gentile, and no good. And that's a turnover for the Discoverers, and now North Platte with an inbounds, trailing by 2, 10-8, with 3:04 left to go here in the second quarter. Hansen to Kamensky. Abby Kamensky with the basketball. All the way up to Hansen. Hansen kicks it to Hanneborg, trying to get it up to Zern, and that's a turnover for the North Platte Bulldogs. Here comes Gardecki the other way with it. They try to get it down low to Gentile, and she'll have it. Still the baseline shot, way off the mark. Strong rebound on the side of Barnett. She still has it. The shot coming in from Gack, no good. Hansen this time able to pick it up. North Platte will come the other way with it. Up the court, down low, they try to go to Zern once again, and it's going to be off of Zern's hands. A turnover for North Platte. Only 2 points have been scored here in the second quarter. 2:31 left to go. 10-8 in favor of the Discoverers. Gack has the basketball. Now up the court it goes to Gardecki. Gardecki cross-courts it back to Gack. Gack now driving down the baseline. Still driving. Kicks it to a cutting shot open from Barnett. No good. And it's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by Emily Hansen. Tatum Miller is checking in. She's limited in today's game with a concussion. She's recovering from a concussion, so she'll see limited action today. As Macy Freeze checks in for Abby Kamensky. It's now the inbounds. Trying. All the way out it goes to Gack. Into the corner, Gardecki, but it's going to be tipped out by Macy Freeze. Good defense from one Macy Freeze. Another inbounds as Kamensky will check in for Avery Zern. Now here comes the offense from the Bull, assuming Columbus Discoverers, no good, rebounded by Hansen. Now the other way with it comes North Platte. Up the court comes Abby Kamensky. Kamensky, once again with it, kicks it out to Freeze as we have a check-in from Maggie Libby. Into the lane, Freeze splits through two defenders and loses the basketball. Another turnover for the Bulldogs. As here up the court now, slowly and getting there with some speed, Barnett kicks it to Gardecki for three. No good once again, and the fight to save the basketball. Tipped out by a last Discoverer, but they were able to throw it off of the hand of Abby Kamensky, and with that, in inbounds for the side of the Discoverers. Kick now into the right corner goes the shot from Gack, way overthrown. Ouderkirk had the basketball, and it's going to last be touched by Jaden Ouderkirk. Not even a turnover, but another inbound for the Discoverers. 10-8 with 1:31 left to go. Now inbounding it, Libby with the basketball. Down low, easy shot will be made. That one by Kelly Garltz, her fourth. And now here comes Macy Freeze up the court. It's now a 4-point advantage for the Discoverers as a foul going to be committed on the side. Addison Barnett, that's her first, team's fifth foul. So North Platte after this will go to the free throw line if another foul is committed by the Discoverers. Hansen all the way out to Kamensky. Now 1:20 left to go here in the first half, 12-8. Abby Kamensky with it, kicks it to Hansen. Emily Hansen with the basketball. Thought about driving, now kicks it to Kamensky, who will drive baseline, but will step back and reset up. As she picks her dribble up, needs some help, she's running out of time, finds Hansen into a double team. Hansen to Freeze, Freeze into the paint, tries to get it to Ouderkirk and does so, and 9 seconds left here in the shot clock. Freeze with 5 seconds, pulls up for a shot, no good, rebounded by Emily Hansen, her shot no good, but a foul is going to be called on the side of the Discoverers, so Emily Hansen will now head to the free throw line with 46 seconds to cut into this lead. That first free throw from Hansen, no good. That one, though, is good from Emily Hansen. 1 for 2 for 3 points. Now up the other way with it comes the side of the Discoverers. Now a good pass outlet up to Garltz. Garltz now with it into a double team and throws it off of a North Platte defender out of bounds. So an inbounds for the Discoverers. The inbounds looking all the way out. It goes to, Tatum Miller. Libby with it. Guarded by Genatone. Now a shot coming in from Barnett. Short, picked up by the side of Macy Freeze. 24 seconds left to go here. First half. Macy Freeze has it. Now she'll take it up the court here for the side of North Platte. She has 17 seconds, so she has plenty of time to reset the offense up. I hold that, Abby Kamensky three. Too short, but picked up by Jaden Outerkirk. 9 seconds left to go. Another shot from Abby Kamensky. No good. Picked up by Tatum Miller. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, and it'll fall out of bounds, but that is how the first half is going to end here in Columbus. It's a low-scoring defensive slugfest right now. The Discoverers, though, have the lead 12-9 when we take a break and come back right here, FM 98.1, AM 1410, and as always, live streaming on NorthPlattePost.com.
Run across town for a meeting, hit the gym during lunch. Jake has soccer tonight, and Emily has gymnastics? Oh, did I turn on the crock pot this morning?
With a never-ending to-do list, it's easy to forget something important, like setting up a life insurance plan with Shelter Insurance. Your local Shelter agent can show you how to create a safety net for your family. Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
See me, Pete Volz, at 501 South Jeffers for a free insurance review.
'Tis the holiday season, and nothing sounds better than unwrapping the new year with an associate degree or certificate from Mid-Plains Community College. Transform your future by enrolling in spring classes through MPCC. Whether you're looking to enhance your skills or just learn something new, MPCC can help you achieve your goals. Spring semester is just around the corner, so give us a call today at 800-658-4308 or visit our website at mpcc.edu.
With lots of new and pre-owned vehicles, Premier Toyota just south of I-80 in North Platte is ready to help you get into the ride you've been dreaming of, whether you want to buy or lease. Find out for yourself what an enjoyable experience it is to do business with the staff at Premier Toyota. Premier Toyota also offers the Toyota Cares maintenance plans. Test drive a new Toyota today and like them on Facebook for what's new. Let's go places. Premier Toyota in North Platte.
Your health is nothing to fool with. That's why when supplies are important, you should trust no one but the best. Great Plains Home Care Equipment features full home care outfits. All of the items you or your loved one will need for rehabilitation, including oxygen and respiratory equipment, whether it's for staying at home or for moving around. Great Plains Home Care Equipment, 600 East Francis Street, Suite 6 in North Platte.
Your health is our mission. Great Plains Health.
North Platte Public Schools kindergarten and Bullpup preschool enrollment are now open for the fall 2023 school year. Visit mppsd.org to complete the online application. We are excited to assist you at the Welcome Center located at 301 West F Street in North Platte and are open from 7:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Or you can complete the application online. Enroll now to allow your students to come grow with us at North Platte Public Schools.
Swift Auto Center.
You're listening to Bulldog Athletics with Swift Auto Center of North Platte on KWOQ North Platte, 1410 AM and FM 98.1.
Come on in, we'll roll up our sleeves. There's a lot of work.
Kevin and Greg at Select Abbey Carpet and Tile have over 30 years combined experience in the flooring business. Pick out the carpet or flooring you like and leave the rest to them. They'll take you from, oh my, I need a new floor, to wow, my floor looks awesome.
If you want the job done right, we're ready for you.
You'll love the ending when you start at Select Abbey Carpet and Tile, 501 East Francis, North Platte.
Want your business recognized where tens of thousands will see? The DNN Event Center is going digital. Become a valued sponsor of their nonprofit facility at gold, platinum, or diamond level and have your business appear on one of their new media screens today. The DNN is a locally owned nonprofit and the biggest event center in the western part of Nebraska, providing youth sports leagues for 3rd through 6th graders, able to host statewide sporting tournaments, space up to 70 pool tables, annual events, weddings, private celebrations, and very fundraiser friendly. The DNN Event Center.
Welcome back here to Columbus. The Bulldogs currently trailing the Discoverers 12-9 in this ball game. It's been a defensive slugfest for either side. No one really able to establish ultimate control in the first half. It was really, I don't know how to describe it. For the side of the Discoverers, just unable to really make their shots. The Bulldogs had some really good, strong defense in that first half to allow only 12 points to come across on the side of the Discoverers. But on the side of North Platte, it really was all down to offensively something isn't clicking. It seems there's no real sense of urgency is how I will describe this first half offense. They'll have moments where they're holding on to the ball too long and then turning it over because of that. No real strong movement with any opportunities to get open. I don't know if, again, that's just a long, cold travel or if something else is affecting the team, because this team completely different from what we saw on Saturday against the Panthers in Norfolk. But it's 12-9, so let's get into our game stats provided by Clear Focus Eye Care. Clear Focus Eye Care, specializing in preventative eye care, dry eye treatment, and vision therapy. Schedule your appointment today. Well, there's really no big, I don't even know how to describe it, really no big stats here to pull up for any of these two teams, as again, it's a 12-9 game between either side in this contest. Though we'll start on the side of the Discoverers. Carly Gardecki leading the way, 4 points on 2 of 4 2 of 4 from the free throw line, might I add. And then Kellen Geraltz here for the side of the Discoverers, 4 points as well. Then followed up by Molly Gax, 2 points. And then, Ayla Jansen's 2 points as well. And that is how scoring will come across on the side of the Discoverers. Now on the side of North Platte High School and their 9 points. Abby Kamensky leads the way with 5 total points. Emily Hansen has 3. She's 1 for 2 from the free throw line with 3 rebounds. And then Macy Freeze has 1 point following a free throw attempt. She's 1 for 2 on the day. And that is where we currently sit. North Platte trailing Columbus 12-9. Of course, our timeouts brought to you in part by Kevin McGann in the Fortify Group. You can check out Kevin McGann in the Fortify Group at his new location, 621 South Dewey, Suite B. Also, thank you to our sponsors, the Shelter Insurance Boys, Pete Voles and Brett Rogo. Go see them for auto, home, life, and more. It's Shelter Insurance. As well as another round / Rivers Edge Golf Course. After your golf game, swing into another round for some amazing food and drinks. It's 12-9 here in Columbus as we are just here at halftime. Bulldogs really, I would describe it as sluggish in this ball game. Offensively, not really pushing pace. Coach Tyson Hammond has always talked about in these last couple of weeks how Bulldogs have been pushing tempo, getting really, really aggressive on the offense and defensive side, but here in this game, there's been no sign of aggression on either. I would say on either. The defense is still really, really strong, but offensively, there's no urgency. There's no sense of trying to get open and find opening opportunities to get some points, and that is how we sit here in halftime with a 12-9 ball game. And here's the thing, the Bulldogs, even though they haven't showed much urgency, are still in this game. Defensively, they're locking it down. If they just get some more scoring and some shots to go down, then this game could turn around. But we'll take a break. We come back and extend second half coverage right here, FM 98.1, AM 1410, and live streaming, as always, NorthPlattePost.com.
handy to have around. He makes the world's best mac and cheese. He's in the Tickle Monster Hall of Fame. And he can teach anyone how to throw strikes. But a busted pipe and a basement full of water?
Honey, I think we need a plumber.
Is a little out of his league. That's where a homeowner's policy from Shelter Insurance comes in handy. We'll help get your house back in order and your husband back to what he does best.
Find me, Brent Rogo, at 502 East Francis.
Sandhill State Bank is a bank for Sandhillers. Families, entrepreneurs, teachers, nonprofits, farmers, nurses, contractors, ranchers, stylists, artists, retailers, professionals, outfitters, restaurateurs, mechanics. It takes all of us to make the Sandhills prosper, and Sandhill State Bank is here to help. Open an account today at sandhillstate.com/open or visit one of our 10 locations across the Sandhills to start growing the Sandhills together. Sandhill State Bank, member FDIC.
Life is better at the campsite, and Larry's RV in North Platte has in stock now, just in time for Christmas. Life is better at the campsite items: t-shirts, mugs, stainless steel tumblers, hats, keychains, dish towels, oven mitts, coasters, cutting mats, camper-shaped bottle openers, even camper and campfire-shaped cookie cutters. They also have happy hour flags. Check out the spill-proof dog bowls for your pets. Not sure what to get? Larry's RV has gift certificates for the RVer in your life. Shop Larry's RV, 1802 East 4th, North Platte.
At Allo, we think you deserve the fiber things in life, like binging your favorite TV shows and movies buffer-free, next level, lag-free gaming, and video calls without frozen faces. So say goodbye to lag and buffering and hello to super fast fiber internet with dedicated 24/7 support for total peace of mind. Plus, no hidden fees, no expiration dates, and no contracts, ever. From dependable service to exceptional support, experience the fiber things with Allo. Visit us at allofiber.com/fiberthings.
Thanks for listening to the Quick Stop Halftime Show. Second half action is next on FM 98.1. North Platte Post Sports.
Welcome back here to Columbus. The Bulldogs taking on the Discoverers. Currently a 12-9 ball game in favor of the Discoverers as Kamensky's first shot out of the half, no good. Rebounded on the side of the Discoverers. I believe that's Aaliyah Jansen gets her second rebound, though a foul's going to be called on Outerkirk. Actually, scratch that. Emily Hansen gets called for it. Libby on over to Geraltz, all the way up to Carly Gardecki. Good passing here on the side. Libby down into the paint area for the side of the Discoverers. Out to Trotta's three. No good. Tip. And a foul's going to be called on the side of Jansen. If I remember it, yeah, that was Jansen, so that's her third. She'll have to come out. And with that checking in, Kellen Garlt come in. Now Hansen with an inbounds for North Platte. Hansen to Kamensky. Kamensky with the basketball. Now all the way up it goes to Outerkirk. Back to Kamensky. 7 minutes. She's get trapped in a corner, and that's going to be tipped out of play. The far side. That one's by Harrelson with that. And inbounds for the side of the North Platte. 12-9 in favor of Columbus. Macy Freeze has the basketball at the top of the three-point line. Finds Emily Hansen on the right wing. Down low to Freeze. Freeze up for the shot. Oh, just short. But another foul has been committed. So with that, Macy Freeze will head to the free throw line to attempt 2 free throws with the possibility of North Platte cutting down this lead to only 1 if she hits both of them. Freeze misses on the first one. Hasn't been the strongest year from the free throw line for Macy Freeze. Freeze currently so far 1 point on the day. We will not be making it 2 as she misses the second. So 1 for 4 today as Gardecki takes it up the court. Tries to pass it. Hansen with the steal. Here comes North Platte on a 1-on-2 over to Macy Freeze. And that basket will rattle itself in. Macy Freeze with her third point. And now here comes the Bulldogs back here, scoring the first points in the second half. It's 12-11. Gardecki, up the court she goes, picks her dribble up, passes it back behind to Geralt. Now she's going to dribble into the right side, and they're going to call a foul on Abby Kamensky on that far side of the court. And with that, And inbounds for the Discoverers. Checking out goes Jordan Trotta. Inbounds from Libby all the way out. It's going to go to Barnett, who loses the basketball, but picked back up as Macy Freeze, unfortunately, called for another foul. That's Freeze's second, but unnecessary. As here comes the inbounds from Gardecki and the Discoverers. Gardecki up the court. Gardecki on the far side into a double. Needs help, running out of time, cross-courts it all the way over and out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson Barnett. With that, a turnover for the Discoverers. The Bulldogs will take on over with the chance to retake this lead. Okay, Kamensky now with the basketball. Guarded by Libby. Kamensky kicks it to Freeze. Up-tempo, and they're going to call a foul on the far side. Anderson Barnett gets called for her second foul. And now a 6:21 in inbounds for the Bulldogs. And Emily Hansen. Hansen to Kamensky. Abby Kamensky with it. Bulldogs trail by 1, 12-11, 6:15 left to go. I dropped my pen. As Freeze will go into the lane. She loses the basketball. All the way up it goes to Gardecki. Here comes Carly Gardecki. Gardecki, no good on the shot. Tipped, saved, and rebounded once again by the Discoverers. Free throw line shot will hit the mark. Scarlets will get it. 14-11. All the way up to Kamensky. Abby Kamensky with it. Has the basketball. She's in a trap situation, and timeout's going to be called on the side of the Bulldogs and Tyson Hammond. So with that, we'll also take a timeout. Currently, it is 14-11 in favor of Columbus.
Are you in the market for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV? Look no further than Bill Summers Ford Honda Nissan Lincoln for your next vehicle. Look online 24/7 at BillSummers.com. Bill Summers is Western Nebraska's leasing headquarters, and they have aggressive financing to get you into the vehicle you've been dreaming of. Check out all the inventory at BillSummers.com anytime. Bill Summers Ford Honda Nissan Lincoln, where families are our business. Highway 83 and Walker Road in North Platte, and online 24/7 at BillSummers.com.
Experience is something many can claim, but few can live up to. Larry's Glass has decades of experience, from small window jobs to large industrial businesses. Larry's has the right experience to get the work.
Platte Post Sports.
Welcome back. Bulldogs currently trail 14-11 as Macy Freeze now has the basketball. Looking to drive into the paint area. Picks her dribble up, loses the basketball. They'll call it travel on Macy Freeze, and yet another turnover for North Platte. Our timeout's brought to you in part by Kevin McGann and the Fortify Group. You can check out Kevin McGann and the Fortify Group at his new location, 621 South Dewey, Suite B. The inbounds attempt here for the Discoverers gets all the way up the court to Geralt. Geralt with it. Tries to kick it. She will be able to find one. Barnett. Barnett gets it back to Geralt. Geralt with it. Guarded by Kamensky. Down low it'll go to Gentile. Now on over to Libby. Libby back to Gentile. Her baseline shot, no good. And the last touch out of bounds by a Discoverer. A Columbus Discoverer player. And with that, Discoverer? Discoverers? Discovery? I don't know. As Kamensky now takes the inbounds for North Platte. Freeze. All the way up to Hansen, and the ball gets turned over. Here comes Columbus over to Carly Gardecki. Gardecki picks her dribble up, kicks it. Now on over it goes once again. The shot from Barnett, no good. Picked up by Macy Freeze, and here comes the other way with it, North Platte. Freeze, driving into the paint area. Her shot, way too overshot. Hansen with the rebound, no good. Zern's shot goes up, and it's going to be a foul called low. Avery Zern will now go to the free throw line with the Bulldogs trailing 14-11. And the shot from Zern, no good. That's her first missed free throw. Molly Gack has checked in. Zern's second free throw, no good. Now up the court comes Gardecki. Gardecki on the far side almost gets into a double, blows right past Outerkirk to a Trotta. Three-pointer from Gak. Short and rebounded by Gardecki. Gardecki kicks it back out to Gak. Gak down the baseline, finds Gardecki for three. That's one will rattle in. Carly Gardecki, her first three-pointer of this ball game. It's up the court and out of bounds goes that pass. Turnover on the side, though, of the Discoverers, so it'll be an inbounds for North Platte underneath. 17-11, 4:09 left to go. Another timeout going to be called on the side of North Platte. Timeout's brought to you in part by Kevin McGann and the Fortify Group. You can check out Kevin McGann and the Fortify Group at his new location, 621 South Dewey, Suite B, as well as our premier sponsor, Sandhills State Bank. Sandhills State Bank, the most committed brand in bankings with locations in North Platte and many others. Go to sandhillstate.com for a full list of services and locations. So, 17-11, Bulldogs coming out of the half, scored only grand total 2 points so far. It's been a strugglesome on the offensive side for North Platte, and really head coach Tyson Hammond struggling to find ways because there's been some looks, but I think the real culprit in this whole situation is just that there's no real ball movement, it feels like. The zone defense coming in from the Discoverers has done a fantastic job of locking down North Platte as it tries to drive into the paint, because that's really been a strong suit for North Platte, has been their ability to cut into the lane to find somebody open on the perimeter to shoot. But because of how good this zone defense has been, I believe it's a 2-3. It's been in favor of Columbus. On over, the basketball goes to Trotta, who's checked in. Trotta with it. Guarded by Macy Freeze, kicks it up. Gentile, she has the basketball. Kicks it on over, that one to Geralds. Geralds into the lane, she goes, and the basketball's being lost, but a foul's going to be called. Jaden Outerkirk. As Addison Ewing will check in. So here comes the inbound from Gardecki, all the way out to an open shot, and that one's going to land in from Grayson Gentile. It's her first 2 points, and now it's a 19-11 lead. Freeze with the basketball, needs some help, finds Kamensky. Abby Kamensky tries to kick it and finds Hansen. It got past the half-court line, and the ball is going to be stripped, stolen, but Ewing will pick it up. The shot from Emily Hansen, no good. Picked back up by Freeze. No good again. The basketball gods not in favor of North Platte. Gardecki now with the basketball. Here she comes up the court with it. Kicks it on over to Gak. Her three on the way, and it rattles itself in. It's 22-11, the largest lead of the game for the Discoverers, as Outerkirk now has the basketball at the half-court line. Tries to get it up to Ewing, does so successfully. Now to Freeze. Freeze drives, kicks. Hansen in the right corner, thought about the three. She'll shoot it and get it blocked. That was Outerkirk, tried to collect the rebound, but a foul's going to be called. Grayson Gentile, as Outerkirk took a whack to the nose area. As Winnie Handeborg will be checking in for Jaden Outerkirk, who will step out for a little bit. So, also, Outerkirk hobbling a little to the sideline, but again, Winnie Handeborg checking in for North Platte here. Hansen with the basketball. All the way out it goes to Kamensky. Abby Kamensky now with it. Has it. Kicks it on over to Handeborg. Winnie Handeborg gets a screen from Ewing, and a moving screen called Addison Ewing. So with that, another turnover for North Platte. It's 22-11 in favor of the Discoverers. The handoff now to Molly Gak. Gak driving up the court with it. tries to stay in bounds. It will do so, as that one's going to be stolen by Winnie Hanneborg, tipped away by Macy Freeze. Now here comes North Platte. They try to get it to Freeze, and with that, a turnover for the Bulldogs. Great idea from Winnie Hanneborg to outlet it up to Freeze, just a little too tall and out of reach, so the Discoverers will now inbound it. Gardecki, back on over it goes. Gerolds back to Gardecki. Now Gerolds has it again. Gardecki throws it up the middle now. The basketball comes Trotta. Gerolds back to Trotta. Trotta to Gardecki in the corner. Dak for three. Short, but picked up on the side of the Bulldogs, but no, saved and picked on over to Trotta. And now the Discoverers take on over. Molly Gack has it on the far side of the court. Gentile over, Trotta down low, kicked it. Gardecki three straight away, short, no good. Picked up and fouled on the play. Grayson Gentile with it. She got fouled on the shot. She'll head to the free throw line to shoot two. Grayson Gentile to the free throw line. Thank you again to our sponsors, Red Willow Chemical. Have their experienced staff at Red Willow Chemical get here to help tailor a plan to fit the needs of each and every one of their customers on brand name chemicals and fertilizers in bulk option. Go get more information at rwchemical.com. 22-11 following the missed free throw attempt from Gentile. She misses the second, and it'll be picked up by the side of Trotta and the Discoverers. Now Gardecki's shot. No good. Picked up by one. Addison Euling, and a foul call, I believe, on Gardecki. And with that, Hanson will inbound it for the side of North Platte. Again, trailing by 11. Hanson to Kamensky. Kamensky with the basketball. Upward it goes to Addison Euling. Euling back to Freeze. Baseline she goes. Has to kick it all the way out to Hanneborg's open three. Winnie Hanneborg short. Picked up by Trotta. Here come the other way, the Discoverers, though. Trotta in a double. Oh, man, finds Libby, who just checked back in for the side of the Discoverers. Now with it. Gerolds with it. Picks up her dribble. Needs some help on the far side. Good help defense from Hanneborg, and they'll call it jump ball, but it'll stay down low with the Discoverers. Now here comes Trotta. With it. The shot from Libby. Baseline too short. Picked up by Gentile. And another free throw. As Gentile go to the free throw line as Addison Euling picks up her fourth foul as Outerkirk's ready to check back in. Shots up. No good from Gentile. So Outerkirk checks in as well as Avery Zern. Gentile. Second attempt. That one will rattle in. So with that, Grayson Gentile with 3 points as Freeze kicks it all the way up to Outerkirk. Outerkirk back to Freeze. Freeze to Kamensky. Kamensky to Hanneborg. No good. Airballed it and picked up on the side of the Discoverers, but stumbling out of bounds. So we inbounds for North Platte. Currently 23-11. Kamensky with the basketball. All the way out to Macy Freeze, and now the offense will step up. Outerkirk with 55 seconds. Hands the basketball. She loses it, and Kamensky will pick it back up, and she'll get called for the travel. So now checking in, Maggie Libby. Excuse me, checking out was Kellen Gerolds is checking in Tatum Miller. Libby with the basketball. Up the court she goes with it for the Discoverers. 42 seconds left to go. Trotta down to Miller. Miller kicks it. Gack for three. No good. Picked up by Macy Freeze, and a foul's going to be called. That foul on Jordan Trotta. So with that, North Platte will go to the free throw line as 7 fouls have been committed from the Discoverers. And Freeze will attempt some more. She's 1 for 4 tonight. 34 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. It's 23-11. As that free throw is no good. Once again, missed by Macy Freeze, and the Bulldogs will push full court press with the Discoverers trying to inbound it. 34 seconds left to go. Libby with it, guarded by Hanneborg. Back over it goes to Barnett. Gack. Gentile. Gentile picks her dribble up and hands it not to Gack, but needs help. Finds Gack as she drives baseline. Molly Gack back to Tatum Miller, and the ball is turned over. Here comes Kamensky and North Platte the other way. Abby Kamensky with it. Kicks it to Outerkirk. 13 on the clock here in the third quarter. Hanneborg sets the screen. She'll shoot for 3. No good. Picked up on the side by Gack. 5 seconds left for the Discoverers. Libby with 2 seconds. Half court heave. No good. And with that, that is how quarter number 3 will end. Columbus up 23-11. We'll step aside and take a timeout here on FM 98.1, AM 1410, and live streaming NorthPlattePost.com. Our timeouts brought to you in part by Kevin McGann and the Fortified Group.
Save money at the pump at Quick Stop with the DinoPay app. DinoPay offers contactless payment using your preferred debit or credit card. The savings add up with 12 cents per gallon and even more on Tuesdays and Thursdays with rollbacks for savings of 15 cents per gallon. Huge savings. The Sinclair DinoPay saving you at the pump. Don't forget Frazzle Gourmet Slushes and for real shakes and smoothies. Gourmet coffee at everyday low prices on your favorite beers.
Quick Stop. We all try to prepare for life's what-ifs, but what happens if those uncertainties become a reality? I'm Stephen Rhodes, and as your local farmers insurance agent, I'm here for you. I can help you determine the coverage that fits your needs. When you have questions about insurance, turn to me, Stephen Rhodes, with Farmers Insurance. I'm proud to sponsor tonight's game. Go Bulldogs! Find me, Stephen Rhodes, at 102 North Dewey.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
North Platte Post Sports.
Welcome back here to Columbus. North Platte High School trailing the Discoverers 23-11. Kamensky with the inbounds as we now start fourth quarter, but the clock has not reset. So another inbounds attempt. Now here comes Abby Kamensky. Now to Outerkirk and North Platte. Kamensky here in the start of the fourth quarter. She'll pull up for 3. Why not? And she'll start it off with a bang. Abby Kamensky, her 8th point. That's a 3 for North Platte. 23-14. The kick on up it goes to Trotta. Or excuse me, that's Geraltz with it into a double team, a triple team now. And the ball's on the floor. Picked up by Emily Hansen. And now here comes North Platte with it. Hansen with it. Kicks it, and actually drives. She thought about the kick, no good. She thought she'd get fouled, and now Libby will collect the rebound. Here come the other way with it, the Discoverers and Columbus. Libby going coast to coast. She'll pick her dribble up, gets it over to Gardecki, who thought about it, and will pull up for a shot. Short, and rebounded by Outerkirk. Bulldogs now pushing some more offense and some more tempo here. Outerkirk, freeze. To Kamensky. She thought about the 3. Oh, she gets called for the travel. She had a wide open lane. But that was a good look for the Bulldogs. So here comes an inbound from Columbus. Molly Gack. All the way out to Libby. Libby with it now. Takes it up the court. Libby. Thinking about a double. Hanneborg's able to almost steal it. She does get the steal. Winnie Hanneborg, here she comes up the court. Her shot will rattle in. Winnie Hanneborg, her first 2 points. And another point for the Bulldogs. 23-16. Now Libby will drive into the lane. Double teamed, trying to steal it. The shot's short. Picked up by Hansen. Here comes North Platte the other way with it. Kamensky kicks it all the way up to Winnie Hanneborg. Hanneborg will pull up from inside the arc. No good. And rebounded on the side of Jansen, who has 3 fouls. And they'll call a timeout on the side of the Discoverers. So with that, we'll also take a timeout here. North Platte trailing 23-16. Our timeout's brought to you in part by Kevin McGann and the Fortify Group.
Distinction is important. It helps you stand out from the rest. So why not establish yourself with exceptional personalization from Willow Creek Embroidery? Have you heard they have men's jeans up to waist 60, shirts and pants up to 6XL, and they are expanding on their in-stock big and tall every week. They also have the area's only authorized retailer of Cubbies, a customizable handmade plush toy. With Christmas around the corner, how about a gift card where they can pick what they want? See you soon at 1620 East 4th Street, Suite 120.
Welcome back here to the side up. Welcome back here to Columbus High School as North Platte now trails the Discoverers 23-16. As up the court it goes to Gadecki, to Gack, into the corner now. They thought about the three on the side of Barnett. As Barnett will get fouled by Hannah Borgen with that. Checking in Madison Genatone. That's, though, the 7th foul, I believe. Maybe even 8th foul as going to the free throw line goes, Aniston Barnett. As that first free throw is going to be made by one Aniston Barnett, her first point. She looks to make the second. As that one will be missed, and now here comes the other way with it, North Platte and Emily Hansen. Hansen kicks it all the way up to Outerkirk. She thought about the threes. Now Fries has it to Kamensky. Kamensky. Now kick. Outerkirk for three. Why not let it fly? Oh, no good. Rebounded on the side by the Discoverers and Gerolds. Gerolds has it. She thought about it. All the way over to Gack. Gack kicks all the way up court to Gadecki. Gadecki thought about it. Now down low it goes. The shot going up, no good from Barnett, but a foul's going to be called. And with that, she'll go to the free throw line, Aniston Barnett. First one will go in 25-18. Second attempt. No good, rebounded by Emily Hansen. And now here comes up the court Hansen and the side of North Platte. All the way over to Macy Fries. Fries with it. Driving baseline. Her shot no good, no foul. Fight for it. Picked up by Genatone. No good for Madison Genatone. Rebounded on the side by Barnett. And now here comes Gadecki with it. Gadecki with it, guarded by Genatone. Backdoor cut, and no good on that first attempted shot, but she able to get it off. That was Gerolds. Almost lost the basketball. Free down low is Gerolds, and that's another 2 points for the side of the Discoverers. Now Outerkirk with 4:40 left to go, hands it off to Emily Hansen. Now Macy Fries. Fries with it, and they're going to call a block on Carly Gadecki, and with that to the free throw line goes Macy Fries. Thank you again to our premier sponsors today and our video sponsor, Allo Communications. Allo has the packages that let you experience fast, reliable fiber internet, fiber TV, and fiber phone online at allofiber.com. Avery Zern is checked in for Madison Genatome. So now Fries, again, who's 1 for 4 from the free throw line. That free throw, no good. 1 for 5 from Macy Fries. Now the other way with it comes Jansen. Jansen into a double. Picks her dribble up. She's able to find Gerolds, and now Gadecki. Down low, she tried to go to Molly Gack, and that's no good. A turnover for the Discoverers. 9-point advantage, 27-16 with 4:22 left to go. Hansen, all the way up to Outerkirk it goes. Here she comes. Here comes Jaden Outerkirk. Goes over to the left wing, no good on that attempt, so she'll pass it back to Outerkirk. Outerkirk, down low. Zern into a triple team, short on the shot, no foul as Freeze gets the rebound. They're going to call it jump ball, though. Call it jump ball, and that's going to go the way of the Discoverers. And with that, another inbound for Columbus. As Tyson Hammond trying to argue his case. On over, the ball will go. Here comes now Gadecki with it. Gadecki. As that one now a call. Fouled on Macy Freeze, who was going for the steal attempt. That's the third foul, and now to the free throw line goes Carly Gadecki. And the double bonus. Oh man, 27-16. That first one will land in from Gadecki. As now there's no good on that second attempt, so Gadecki and the Discoverers take over to attempt it with 3:54. Another offensive attempt. Oh, Avery Cern. Call for the foul down low. First one is no good from Jansen. 28-18, or excuse me, 28-16. With 3:52, the scorekeepers corrected the score, so it's 28-16 with 3:52 left to go. Second attempt will rattle in from Jansen, 29-16. So now here comes Kamensky up the court. Now to Hansen. Hansen stuck in a double team. Needs some help. She's able to get free. Hansen to Kamensky for three. No good. Good rebound though from Outerkirk, and now a foul will be committed down low. So with that, Jaden Outerkirk will head to the free throw line to attempt some two. As that first one from Outerkirk falls flat, no good. So that one will miss yet again from Outerkirk. She's 0 for 2. And now through the hands of one Aaliyah Jansen, Bulldogs will take over for another attempt. Trailing 29-16, 3:32 left to go. Outerkirk with the basketball. Kicks it on over to Kamensky. Now to Hansen. Hansen with it. 3:22 left to Abby Kamensky. On the right wing, down low to Zern. Zern's turnaround shot is way off the mark, no good. Rebounded by Gack and the Discoverers, and here they come the other way. 3:12 left to go. All the way up the court it goes to Jansen. Back down for the backdoor cut. No good. Fight for the basketball picked up by Molly Gack. Gack with it. Hands it off. Back out, though, to Libby, and now the offense resets for Columbus. Now with the basketball, Geralt. Geralt hands it off down low to Jansen, and the basketball is going to be loose. Oh, they're going to call a foul. Oh, another foul on Avery Zern, her second. So with that, to the free throw line goes Aaliyah Jansen. As that first one's going to land in from Jansen. That's her 4th point. 30-16 in favor of the Discoverers. That one will land in. Another one, 31-16. Now 5 points correction for Jansen. On over to Macy Freeze. Freeze with the basketball, looks to try, down low into the post. Her shot no good, looking for the foul. Saved by Macy Freeze. Fight for the basketball. Molly Gack and the Discoverers have it. Hansen tried to steal it, and now here comes Gack the other way with it up the court for Columbus. Gack into a double, and they're going to have a timeout called on the side of Columbus. With 2:28 left to go, we'll take a timeout as well. Our timeout's brought to you in part by Kevin McGann and the Fortify Group. Check out his new location, 621 South Dewey, Suite B.
Is important. It helps you stand out from the rest. So why not establish yourself with exceptional personalization from Willow Creek Embroidery? Have you heard they have men's jeans up to waist 60, shirts and pants up to 6XL, and they are expanding on their in-stock big and tall every week. They also have the area's only authorized retailer of Cubbies, a customizable handmade plush toy. With Christmas around the corner, how about a gift card where they can pick what they want? See you soon at 1620 East 4th Street, Suite 120, right by Gary's.
Great Plains Health Orthopedics in North Platte is ready to serve you with board-certified orthopedic surgeons and a team of medical professionals specialized in hip, knee, and shoulder joint replacements and revisions.
Aloe means aloe.
Welcome back here to Columbus. The Bulldogs trailing the Discoverers 31-16. As with the basketball now on the floor, fighting for it, Macy Freeze. Though she had it in her possession, just out of bounds. Good defense, tenacious defense from one Macy Freeze. It's 31-16. Favor, though, of the Discoverers in Columbus. Now, up the court here, shot up, and it'll rattle in from Jansen. Tough shot, and she's able to get in. Now the other way with it comes North Platte. Outer Kirk with 2:10 left, has the ball stolen by Molly Gack here on a one-on-one break. And then Gack cannot get the shot off, has to kick it back to Jansen. Her shot no good. Zern with the strong rebound. Now here comes North Platte the other way. 3-on-3. Kamensky on the far side of the court. Has it. Hands it out to Outer Kirk. Outer Kirk to Zern. Zern back to Freeze. Macy Freeze dribbles around out the top of the free throw line. And foul's going to be called on Leah Jansen. So with that, Freeze will head to the free throw line. 2 attempts, 2. 1 for 5 today from Macy Freeze, though looks to turn it around. 33-16 the favor for the Discoverers. As checking in Grayson Gentile for the Discoverers. Still 33-16 as that free throw is missed from Freeze. Missed another one. 1 for 7 from the free throw line for Macy Freeze. It's now up the court. Comes Geralt. All the way up it goes to Libby. Libby kicks it up to Gentile. Into the corner. Molly Gank for 3. Overshot, but rebounded on the side of Aniston Barnett. Now the other way with it, the Discoverers once again reset up. Libby into the lane. She'll pass it down. They try to kick it to Gack. Her second three-pointer attempt is way off the mark. Rebounded by Outer Kirk. And with 1:14 left, here come the other way with it, North Platte. Outer Kirk to Zern. Zern kicks it to Kamensky. Kamensky kicks it to Outer Kirk. Her 3 on the way. It hits the mark. There's the first 3 from Jaden Outer Kirk. There's a timeout on the floor for the side of North Platte, and the Bulldogs, they now trail 33-19. As they just continue to try to find stuff. We'll take a break as well. 33-19, more action here live, FM 98.1, AM 1410, and live streaming NorthPlattePost.com.
Aloe means local business. Aloe means big business. Aloe means small business. No matter your business, if you need reliable phone and internet connectivity, you need Aloe. Local service and same-day dispatch. Free installation. Symmetrical upload and download speeds. If your business relies on communication, rely on Aloe. Aloe means business. Visit aloefiber.com/business.
Growing up, my parents always encouraged me to do what's right, even if it wasn't easy. I'd always hear my mother's voice say, "Do the right thing." That stuck with me. Every day, just do the right thing. That's it. The rest takes care of itself.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe in doing the right thing for our customers and our communities.
Find me, Brent Rogo, at 502 East Francis.
North Platte Post Sports.
Welcome back here. Bulldogs trailing to the Discoverers 33-19 with now under a minute left to go here in the ball game. Gadecki tries to get it down low to Gentile and does so. Back to Gadecki, guarded by Abby Kamensky. Gadecki now with it on the far side of the floor. Gadecki tries to drive around, kicks it all the way out, in and out of the hands of one Barnett. She now has it with 8 seconds on the shot clock. On the floor goes the basketball, picked up by Macy Freeze, and here comes North Platte. Freeze with it, driving into lane, strong, no good, and they'll call a block on the side of the Discoverers. It's currently 33-19 with Macy Freeze at the free throw line. .25 seconds left. Freeze once again goes to the free throw line. Currently 1 for 7 from the charity stripe. Both teams in the double bonus. That one is off the mark. Excuse me, 1 for 8 now. 33-19. Next attempt, that one will finally land in. Macy Freeze, her 4th point. Now the other way, here comes the Discoverers with 20 seconds left to go. Ball's on the floor, though picked back up, and now Libby has it with 16 seconds. The kick, Gentile back, stolen by Macy Freeze. Here comes Freeze on a one-on-one fast break. Her shot short, and they'll call an offensive charge on Macy Freeze's head coach Tyson Hammond. Not happy with that call. So following that charge and the 4th foul for Macy Freeze, the Discoverers will inbound it with 7 seconds left to go. The kick, out it goes, almost stolen by Zern, and with 5 seconds up the court it goes. Geralt's with it, and that is how this game most likely will end. It's 33-20. North Platte started out flat. It was 12-9 entering the halftime, and from that point on, no good things were able to come of it for the side of North Platte High School here on the road against Columbus and the Discoverers. They now fall to 1-6 on the year, and this 33-20 loss. We'll step aside and take a break. We come back. Time for the Quick Stop post-game show right here, FM 98.1, AM 1410, and live streaming NorthPlattePost.com.
Go Dogs from Swift Auto Center of North Platte as you listen on KWOQ North Platte 1410 AM and FM 98.1.
'Tis the holiday season, and nothing sounds better than unwrapping the new year with an associate degree or certificate from Mid-Plains Community College. Transform your future by enrolling in spring classes through MPCC. Whether you're looking to enhance your skills or just learn something new, MPCC can help you achieve your goals. Spring semester is just around the corner, so give us a call today at 800-658-4308 or visit our website at mpcc.edu.
Growing relationships one crop at a time. Red Willow Chemical.
Red Willow Chemical is proud to add Kurt Carter as our area sales manager.
I'm happy to be able to be a voice in a privately owned team securing products and services to strengthen your operations. 20 years in this business have shown me a thing or two, and your crop performance is still my top priority. Here's my number, 308-340-7751. Let's talk. That's 340-7751.
Gosh, I am so hungry, but the game is on.
Well, you big lug, get off the couch and get to Dave's Place Pizza and Wings to watch and fill your massive belly.
Why didn't I think of that?
Well, just go to Dave's Place.
Dave's Place at 1510 East 4th is the quintessential place to watch the game and fill your belly. Massive or not, pizzas, wings, calzones, and even great meals for the kiddos. Daily specials too. Call in an order at 532-3922 or order online at davesplacenp.com. DoorDash available too.
How
How would you like to get a warranty on a used car, truck, or SUV? When you purchase a qualified pre-owned vehicle at Premier Toyota in North Platte, it comes with a 6-month or 6,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. 6-month or 6,000 miles, whichever comes first. That is totally awesome when you are buying a pre-owned vehicle. Stop out and talk to the friendly staff at Premier Toyota, just south of I-80 today. Take a test drive and get a warranty on qualified pre-owned vehicles. Let's go places.
It's the Quick Stop post-game wrap-up. Quick Stop never closes, with 24 locations open 24 hours a day.
Welcome back here. North Platte falls to Columbus 33-20. It wasn't really a close matchup, unfortunately, for the side of the Bulldogs, as they just couldn't get anything going. No matter what North Platte was able to do and or tried to do here on the offensive side, it just couldn't come to fruition. And because of that, they fall now to 1-6 on the year as they fall to Columbus and the Discoverers 33-20 on the side of North Platte. But before we get into that, as I wait for head coach Tyson Hammond to appear here for our Willow Creek Embroidery coaches interview, let's go to our now game stats provided by Clear Focus Eye Care. Clear Focus Eye Care, specializing in preventative eye care, dry eye treatment, and vision therapy. Schedule your appointment here today. Now, starting on the side of the victorious Discoverers, leading the way for them was one Kaylin Geraltz with 8 total points for the side of the Discoverers, then followed up by Carly Gadecki, her 7 points and 1 3. Really was a huge factor for the side of the Discoverers, as they were just able to exert so much pressure on the offensive side. It was quite tough for North Platte really to get anything started on their side. Aaliyah Jansen had 5 points as well and 2 rebounds, followed up by Grayson Gentile with 3 points, 2 for Molly Gagg, 1 for Anderson Barnett, and that's how the scoring comes across on the side of the Discoverers. On the side of North Platte High School and the Bulldogs, leading the way for them, Abby Kamensky, yet again, 8 total points. She did hit a huge 3 that cut into the lead for the Bulldogs, just unable really to get anything going in the second half offensively. And because of that, they again fall now to 1-6, 33-20 loss. Second on team, Macy Freeze with 4 points. She was 2, though, for 8 from the free throw line. Another tough performance from her from the charity stripe, but still really putting in so much effort on the defensive side to keep everything alive for North Platte, and really tried to get this team rocking back into the game. Just unfortunately came up just a hair length short. Then also, Emily Hansen had 3 from Jaden Outerkirk, 2 for Winnie Hanneborg, and that is how the scoring comes across for North Platte and the Bulldogs. It is now time for our Ameriprise Financial Money Player of the Game. When money matters, talk to Marshall Doty and Mark Tillman, Ameriprise Financial Advisors in North Platte, Nebraska, about professional financial services. Ameriprise Financial Incorporated, member FINRA and SIPC. Our Ameriprise Financial Money Player of the Game will go to one Abby Kamensky. Had another strong performance tonight. 8 total points on the offensive side and a big 3 to at least kickstart this offense in the second half. But really, other than that, not much happened offensively for the side of the Bulldogs in that second half. Though her defense also played a big part in maybe a little bit of that, hopefully jumpstart. She had a couple of steals and some great pass breakups, though. Hey, we'll step aside and take a break. We come back. Head coach Tyson Hammond will be with us right here, FM 98.1, AM 1410, and live streaming NorthPlattePost.com.
Day with gourmet coffee with Quick Stop's 100% Arabica house blend and Quick Stop's Seattle Buzz coffees. Quick Stop Rewards offering exclusive discounts and fuel rollbacks. Savings up to 15 cents per gallon with Sinclair Dino Pay using your debit or credit card. Quick Stop can refresh with Frazzle gourmet slushes and For Real shakes and smoothies. Or customize your favorite fountain drink with flavor shots and everyday low prices on your favorite beers.
Always up and right around the corner. Quick Stop. Growing relationships time. Red Willow Chemical.
Red Willow Chemical is proud to add Kurt Carter as our area sales manager.
I'm happy to be able to be a voice in a privately owned team securing products and services to strengthen your operations. 20 years in this business have shown me a thing or two, and your crop performance is still my top priority. Here's my number, 308-340-7751. Let's talk. That's 340-7751.
Growing up, my parents always encouraged me to do what's right, even if it wasn't easy. I'd always hear my mother's voice say, do the right thing. That stuck with me. Every day, just do the right thing. That's it. The rest takes care of itself.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe in doing the right thing for our customers and our communities.
See me, Pete Voltz, at 501 South Jeffers for a free insurance
Want
review.
your business recognized where tens of thousands will see? The DNN Event Center is going digital. Become a valued sponsor of their nonprofit facility at gold, platinum, or diamond level and have your business appear on one of their new media screens today. The DNN is a locally owned nonprofit and the biggest event center in the western part of Nebraska, providing youth sports leagues for 3rd through 6th graders, able to host statewide sporting tournaments, space up to 70 pool tables, annual events, weddings, private celebrations, and very fundraiser friendly. The DNN Event Center.
Welcome back here to the Columbus. Good heavens, I am all out of whack today. The cold is affecting me a little bit, but welcome back here to Columbus, Nebraska. North Platte High School falls to the Discoverers 33-20 on the road. It was a tough game for North Platte as they were just unable to really get anything going defensively and offensively. Well, I can't even say defensively, but offensively, it was huge struggle for North Platte. No real energy, which is I want to say a tough thing to say, but kind of a shocking thing to say because this team, even in the losses against, Elkhorn North and Scott, they were putting in so much energy and so much work to try to produce offense and keep in this game, though they still came up with the loss. Right here, it just seemed like they came out of the gates really flat and just were unable to turn the jets on when they really needed it and really pick back up that offense and that explosive energy. And then because of that, they fall to the Discoverers 33-20. Head coach Tyson Hammond is not here yet, so that will do it for our Willow Creek Embroidery Coaches interview. New locations, new owners. Check out Robert and the crew at 1620 East 4th Street, Suite 120, right by the Garys. Hey, we're just here a couple of minutes away from the start of the boys' game. That's right, the boys' game coming in between the 2 and 3 Bulldogs against the 2 and 3 Discoverers. North Platte with 2 wins in a row, on a little bit of a roll here, but they were picked up the victory in a closely contested matchup against the Panthers of Norfolk here last week, thanks to a Carter Kelly 3 with 10 seconds left to go in the ball game. Because of that, they were able to win. Though coming up against a a Columbus squad with the same record, both looking to make it to three in a row. Well, 3 in a row for North Platte, but 3 total wins on the season for either side. It would be a huge milestone for not just the Discoverers, but for North Platte. Started out 0-3 on the year. We're trying to find some momentum, and recently they've been able to find that momentum. Heaps and strides. Of course, River Johnson still leading the way in terms of overall scoring, 18 total points on the year. And then, of course, Carter Kelly started out the year kind of slow. He was only averaging around 10 points per game, had a huge 16-point performance in that victory against the Panthers, and that was huge in the comeback for North. Yeah, you could call it the comeback at that point because they were leading, but fell late in the game to to Norfolk, and were able to bounce back here with it. Now looking to improve to 3 wins in a row and get back to 500 for the first time this season. And they'll have themselves a challenge against the 2 and 3 Columbus Discoverers. Again, this game was supposed to be played on Thursday, but has been moved up here to today because of the impending Thursday weather. So anybody who's thinking about going out on Thursday, please do be careful because it is supposed to be really bad. Tonight's supposed to be somewhat bad. Well, not even somewhat bad. Wind chills up to -49 is what I heard. So please, everybody, be safe out there. I don't have to be safe. I don't think I have to be safe myself, too, as I'm also going out into the wild blue yonder. But that will do it here for our coverage of high school girls basketball. North Platte falls to Columbus in this ball game. Here have a score of 33-20. We'll step aside. We come back. It'll be our quick stop pregame show right here, FM 98.1, AM 1410, live streaming NorthPlattePost.com.
Truck or SUV? Look no further than Bill Summers Ford Honda Nissan Lincoln for your next vehicle. Look online 24/7 at BillSummers.com. Bill Summers is Western Nebraska's leasing headquarters, and they have aggressive financing to get you into the vehicle you've been dreaming of. Check out all the inventory at BillSummers.com anytime. Bill Summers Ford Honda Nissan Lincoln, where families are our business. Highway 83 and Walker Road in North Platte, and online 24/7 at BillSummers.com.
Ho, 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 Merry Christmas!
Another round and River's Edge, your destination for recreation and fine dining. Weekly food and drink specials and delicious appetizers. The staff at Another Round want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you for making 2022 a successful year. Now is the time to get signed up for your 2023 golf membership. And remember, they're open to the public. Good times, great food, drinks, and sports. Another Round Sports Bar at River's Edge Golf Course. Come have another round with us.
Distinction is important. It helps you stand out from the rest. So why not establish yourself with exceptional personalization from Willow Creek Embroidery? Have you heard they have men's jeans up to waist 60, shirts and pants up to 6XL, and they are expanding on their in-stock big and tall every week. They also have the area's only authorized retailer of Cubbies, a customizable handmade plush toy. With Christmas around the corner, how about a gift card where they can pick what they want? See you soon at 1620 East 4th Street, Suite 120, right by Gary's.
At Allo, we think you deserve the fiber things in life, like binging your favorite TV shows and movies buffer-free, next level, lag-free gaming, and video calls without frozen faces. So say goodbye to lag and buffering and hello to super fast fiber internet with dedicated 24/7 support for total peace of mind. Plus, no hidden fees, no expiration dates, and no contracts, ever. From dependable service to exceptional support, experience the fiber things with Allo. Visit us at allofiber.com/fiberthings.
North Platte Public Schools kindergarten and Bullpup preschool enrollment are now open for the fall 2023 school year. Visit mppsd.org to complete the online application. We are excited to assist you at the Welcome Center located at 301 West F Street in North Platte and are open from 7:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Or you can complete the application online. Enroll now to allow your students to come grow with us at North Platte Public Schools.
Larry's Glass would like to thank all of their valuable customers over the years for voting them #1 in glass replacement. Larry's Glass is a full-service glass company from car windows and storefronts to custom-cut glass, mirrors, and more. If you need glass, Larry's Glass has you covered. They take pride in their work with professional installation and satisfaction guaranteed. Thank you for your patronage over the years and for voting them #1 in glass replacement. Larry's Glass on the corner of 5th and Vine, where they do glass and so much more.
Stop in at Larry's RV and shop for the outdoor enthusiast on your Christmas list. Check out the Kuma Bear Buddy Chair. Enough room for 2 people. The Kuma Outdoor Kitchen would be perfect for a cooking bonanza. Kuma stuffed log pillows make perfect accessories for your RV or Kuma chairs. And don't forget your 4-legged outdoor enthusiast. Larry's RV has Kuma Lazy Bear Dog beds. You can get these items and so much more. See all the unique gift items at Larry's RV, 1802 East 4th in North Platte.
Your health is nothing to fool with. That's why when supplies are important, you should trust no one but the best. Great Plains Home Care Equipment features full home care outfits. All of the items you or your loved one will need for rehabilitation, including oxygen and respiratory equipment, whether it's for staying at home or for moving around. Great Plains Home Care Equipment, 600 East Francis Street, Suite 6 in North Platte.
Your health is our mission. Great Plains Health.
CT Computer Services of North Platte on the corner of Phillip and Willow offers Tune-Up Tuesdays. So, if your computer is running slow, it probably needs a tune-up. Take it to CT Computer Services. The everyday basic tune-up price is only $50, and you can save more on Tune-Up Tuesdays. CT Computer Services of North Platte sells both new and refurbished desktops and laptops. See your IT guys at 905 South Willow or give them a call at 534-3628.
PuroClean of North Platte delivers fast water, mold, and fire damage restoration services to the North Platte area. PuroClean knows how challenging those times can be to you and to your family. Their Nebraska-based experts have a winning, reliable combination of training and equipment partnerships. Local, fast service in the North Platte area. Their average on-site time is 60 minutes, and they'll coordinate with your local insurance provider. Give PuroClean a call now at 1-800-775-7876 and schedule a visit from a member of the team at PuroClean in North Platte.
You've been listening to the Dogs on FM 98.1 and 1410 AM with live streaming video at NorthPlattePost.com. Brought to you in part by Shelter Insurance, The Shelter Boys, Pete Bowles and Brent Rogo, Dave's Place and CT Troubleshooters, Another Round in River's Edge Golf Course, Premier Toyota, and Sand Hills State Bank. Today's game also brought to you in part by Larry's Glass, the D&N Event Center, Great Plains Health, Great Plains Home Care, Larry's RV, Bill Summers Ford Honda Nissan, and the North Platte Public Schools. The proceeding was a broadcast from the NorthPlattePost.com Sports Department. See upcoming schedules at NorthPlattePost.com. The following is a North Platte Post sports presentation. It's time for North Platte High basketball from FM 98.1 and AM 1410. Brought to you in part by Shelter Insurance, the Shelter Insurance guys, Pete Bowles and Brent Rogo, Dave's Place and CT Troubleshooters, Another Round in River's Edge Golf Course, Premier Toyota, and Sand Hills State Bank. And also brought to you by Larry's Glass, the D&N Event Center, Great Plains Health, and Great Plains Home Care, Larry's RV, Bill Summers Ford Lincoln Honda Nissan, the North Platte Public Schools, Willow Creek Embroidery, Quick Stop Convenience Stores, and Runs Up. Video coverage brought to you by Allo Communications. It's time to join the voice of the Dogs courtside with Paxton Gordon.
Welcome back here to Columbus. I had the wrong headset on, update, as we're wondering why it was a late start here as the music died out. I had the wrong headset on. I had my headset ready for head coach Tyson Hammond for our coach's interview. He unfortunately did not appear, so I had the wrong headset on. So that is why nothing was happening. So it's now time for boys action. That is right. North Platte High School boys basketball team taking on Columbus and the Discoverers. Both teams sitting at 2-2 this season. North Platte looking for its third victory in a row. It's got a close one against the Panthers in Norfolk on Saturday of last week, where had a 10-point lead basically throughout that entire game before the fourth quarter came about, and it was pretty much all Panthers that got him into overtime, and it was Carter Kelly with a three-pointer, 10 seconds left to go, that helped put North Platte over the Panthers to push to 2 wins in a row, 2-3 on the season. Of course, Discoverers still 2-3 as well. North Platte trying to, I won't say find its footing, but continue with its strong play, specifically on the offensive side. It's really found its stride here in these last 2 games. So that is where we will begin with our, Owls Lock and Safe. Let's start with our In the Groove player provided by Midwest ATV. Farmers and ranchers, now is the time to get your ATVs and UTV service with Midwest Cycle and ATV. In the groove, Carter Kelly was in the groove these last couple of games. He started off the season kind of quiet, got into foul trouble pretty early on in a lot of the games, but recently has started to find his offensive stride, of course, hitting that massive 3 in the game against the Panthers last week that won him the game, and he's been on a tear, 16 points in that game. Look for him to continue on with being in the groove. Again, our In the Groove player provided by Midwest ATV. Now, on to the side of our Owls Lock and Safe keys to the game, which you will hear, I'm going to get you, right when we come back here, live on FM 98.1, AM 1410, and live streaming, as always, on NorthPlattePost.com.
Is important. It helps you stand out from the rest. So why not establish yourself with exceptional personalization from Willow Creek Embroidery? Have you heard they have men's jeans up to waist 60, shirts and pants up to 6XL, and they are expanding on their in-stock big and tall every week. They also have the area's only authorized retailer of Cubbies, a customizable handmade plush toy. With Christmas around the corner, how about a gift card where they can pick what they want? See you soon at 1620 East 4th Street, Suite 120, right by Gary's.
At Allo, we think you deserve the fiber things in life, like binging your favorite TV shows and movies buffer-free, next level, lag-free gaming, and video calls without frozen faces. So say goodbye to lag and buffering and hello to super fast fiber internet with dedicated 24/7 support for total peace of mind. Plus, no hidden fees, no expiration dates, and no contracts, ever. From dependable service to exceptional support, experience the fiber things with Allo. Visit us at allofiber.com/fiberthings.
Stop in at Larry's RV and shop for the outdoor enthusiast on your Christmas list. Check out the Kuma Bear Buddy Chair. Enough room for 2 people. The Kuma Outdoor Kitchen would be perfect for a cooking bonanza. Kuma stuffed log pillows make perfect accessories for your RV or Kuma chairs. And don't forget your 4-legged outdoor enthusiast. Larry's RV has Kuma Lazy Bear Dog beds. You can get these items and so much more. See all the unique gift items at Larry's RV, 1802 East 4th in North Platte.
Your health is nothing to fool with. That's why when supplies are important, you should trust no one but the best. Great Plains Home Care Equipment features full home care outfits. All of the items you or your loved one will need for rehabilitation, including oxygen and respiratory equipment, whether it's for staying at home or for moving around. Great Plains Home Care Equipment, 600 East Francis Street, Suite 6 in North Platte.
Your health is our mission. Great Plains Health.
This is the Bulldog Pregame Show from FM 98.1 and 1410 AM. Presented by Quick Stop. Always open right around the corner. Quick Stop. Quick Stop. Quick Stop.
Welcome back, everybody, here to Columbus. Bulldogs taking on the Discoverers. Both teams sitting at 2-3 on the year, looking to get back, well, I want to say get back to their winning ways, but for North Platte, continue on with its proceed on to a 3-game winning streak. They're currently on a 2-game winning streak, looking to push it to 3 here today. It is now time for our Owls Lock and Safe keys to the game, starting with the defensive side for North Platte. It's really, I don't even know how to describe this because we talked about it a lot this season in terms of not allowing points in the paint because there's been some times where they just get a little bullied down low. Carter Kelly, while being a very, very tall center, is more lengthy and not really the strongest of centers. He will get bullied around a little bit. Not to say that's a bad thing. It's just that sometimes that does happen if somebody gets a full head of steam. So what I want to see today is actually limit the perimeter shot because with the side the way Bulldogs are playing in this zone defense last time out, they were able to shut down the perimeter And because of that, it really helped them through the second and third quarter where they're able to establish a much more controlled lead. So defensively, if they're able to secure the perimeter at a much, much more aggressive and better clip, I actually think that will actually, as a defensive whole, help out down low. And then on the offensive side, continue with that smooth flowing butter offense that we've been seeing the last couple of games. Easy shots, clean shots, as well as really, really smart plays. We don't want to see many mistakes like we saw in the girls' game where things just started to be forced a little too hard. They get down and they try to force things, and because of that, mistakes then start to happen. I want to see the Bulldogs start off and continue with clean offensive execution. If they can do that, we're looking at 3 wins in a row. We'll step aside here, last commercial break, before our time for the Double Dips Ice Creamery starting lineup right here, FM 98.1, AM 1410, and live streaming, NorthPlatte.Post.com.
North Platte Public Schools kindergarten and Bullpup preschool enrollment are now open for the fall 2023 school year. Visit mppsd.org to complete the online application. We are excited to assist you at the Welcome Center located at 301 West F Street in North Platte and are open from 7:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Or you can complete the application online. Enroll now to allow your students to come grow with us at North Platte Public Schools.
Larry's Glass would like to thank all of their valuable customers over the years for voting them #1 in glass replacement. Larry's Glass is a full-service glass company from car windows and storefronts to custom-cut glass, mirrors, and more. If you need glass, Larry's Glass has you covered. They take pride in their work with professional installation and satisfaction guaranteed. Thank you for your patronage over the years and for voting them #1 in glass replacement. Larry's Glass on the corner of 5th and Vine, where they do glass and so much more.
Swift Auto Center. This is Joe from Swift Auto Center in North Platte. The Dogs play here. KWOQ North Platte, 1410 AM and FM 98.1.
Allo means business. Allo means local business. Allo means big business. Allo means small business. No matter your business, if you need reliable phone and internet connectivity, you need Allo. Local service and same-day dispatch. Free installation. Symmetrical upload and download speeds. If your business relies on communication, rely on Allo. Allo means business. Visit allofiber.com/business. Allo means business. Allo means local business. Allo means big business. Allo means
PuroClean of North Platte delivers fast water, mold, and fire damage restoration services to the North Platte area. PuroClean knows how challenging those times can be to you and to your family. Their Nebraska-based experts have a winning, reliable combination of training and equipment partnerships. Local, fast service in the North Platte area. Their average on-site time is 60 minutes, and they'll coordinate with your local insurance provider. Give PuroClean a call now at 1-800-775-7876 and schedule a visit from a member of the team at PuroClean in North Platte.
Family first. My dad used to tell us that all the time. But family first wasn't just something he'd say to us. It was how he lived every day of his life. And it's how I try to live mine too.
At Shelter Insurance, our agents are dedicated to helping provide personalized auto, home, and life protection that puts your family first.
Find me, Brent Rogo, at 502 East Francis.
North Platte Public Schools is thankful for the students, teachers, staff, and community we are privileged to serve. The bullpup pride that you will find in each and every one of these people is palatable, exciting, and often passed from neighbor to neighbor. MPPS would like to thank you for your continued support of our public schools and wish you and yours a safe, healthy, and kind holiday season. We are North Platte Public Schools, and we thank you for growing with us. North Platte Public Schools.
North Platte Post Sports.
Welcome back here to Columbus. The Discoverers taking on North Platte High School and the Bulldogs here in game actions. Time for our Double Dips Ice Creamery starting lineup on the side of the Discoverers. Luke Messersmith, the sophomore. Tanner Esch, the junior. Griffin Mysick, the junior, will be taken up front here for the side of the Discoverers, as well as Connor Martinez and Caden Keppels on the side of North Platte High School. And as always, Carter Kelly, Lance Gifford, River Johnston, Jesse Mock, And, of course, Carter Kelly and Caleb Kincaid getting the starts here today for the side of the North Platte High School Bulldogs. It's time for game action here. Jump away and picked up on the side. North Platte and the Bulldogs, here we go. Johnston on over to one Carter Kelly. Kelly back to Mock. Mock with the basketball is able to find Lance Gifford. Back to Carter Kelly in the right corner. Johnston, now Jesse Mock. Mock loses the basketball. It's going to be picked right back up, though, by Carter Kelly. Kelly kicks it. How about River Johnston for three? No good. And recovered on the side of Messersmith. And here comes the other way with it, the side of the Discoverers. No good. That shot coming in from one Connor Martinez. No good. Here comes North Platte the other way. Ooh, Carter Kelly thought about the three. Down to Kincaid. Kincaid up and under. No good. Has it blocked from behind. Now here comes Messersmith and the side of the Discoverers. Still nothing with 7:14 left to go here. Pass on over to to Martinez. Martinez hands it down low to Campbell. Stolen. Carter Kelly has the basketball and they're going to call a foul. Brayden Shafis gets called for foul number 1. As Carter Kelly will take it up the court here for North Platte. On over Gifford. Back to Mock. Mock down low to Johnston. Up to Carter Kelly. Kelly trying to battle his way in, and Carter Kelly. First 2 points here for North Platte High School, and now they take the lead. And here comes the other way with it. Messersmith and the Discoverers. Passes it on over to Martinez. Martinez hands it. Shafis now with it. Back to Martinez. Martinez with the basketball. Guarded by Mock. Messersmith and now over to Jose Garcia. Oh, and the ball's going to fly out of bounds. Last touch, though, by a Columbus player. So it'll be an inbound. A North Platte player. So it'll be an inbounds for the Discoverers. As that shot will be hit on in. It's now 2-2 in favor of Nova tie ball game. Nobody is Connor Martinez picked up the bucket. Into lane, River Johnston. Down low to Kincaid. What a great pass from the Bulldogs. And Kincaid collects his first bucket of the game. And another bounds. Last touch by River Johnston as he went for the steal. Now an inbounds attempt for the Discoverers from Misek. Misek hands it on off to Martinez. Messersmith has it, driving into the lane. His layup is in. Luke Messersmith with his 2 points, his first bucket. It's now 4-4 as Lance Gifford has it on the right corner, finds Mock. Mock thought about driving on Martinez. How about Gifford for three? It's going to bounce off the top of the bucket and rebounded on the side of Caden Capples. His first. So now Messersmith takes up the court as the offense will set up for Columbus. 5:30 left to go here in the first quarter. 4-4. Messersmith hands it on over. Misek into the lane. Back to Messersmith. He drives in. Good defense from Kincaid. Forces the pass out. Martinez now on Mock. Kicks it. Messersmith drives into the paint. Gets it down low. He tried to hit Capples, but it bounces off of River Johnston's arm. With that, an inbounds for Messersmith and the Discoverers. Messersmith flies it all the way out. Finds one Tanner Esch. Now on the perimeter we go with it. Back on over to Misek. Now on over to Martinez and the shot clock violation. There's that Bulldog tenacious defense we've been seeing for the last couple of weeks. That time getting another big stop as we're going to have a check-in on the side of the Discoverers. Quinn Freshour has checked in. As Carter Kelly now hands it off to River Johnston, and now up the court come the Bulldogs. Full court press for the side of the Discoverers. Mock down low. Kincaid spinning up for the shot. Doesn't get the foul. Rebound on the side by Capples. Now the other way with it comes Messersmith. They're looking for the first lead as the game's tied 4 apiece. Messersmith Kicks it on over to Esch. Now driving into the paint. There goes Freshour. Back to Esch. Esch kicks it. Here's Messersmith into the lane. He'll pull up for a shot. And he airballs it. And it's going to be off the back of the basket. Trying to save it was Caden Capples. No good. As Daniel Shea will check in for Caleb Kincaid. Now with 4:24 left, here comes the side of North Platte. Gifford to Carter Kelly. Kelly with the basketball. Up to Gifford. Gifford back to Kelly. Kelly driving. He'll get it down low to Daniel Shea. His shot is way too short. He had a nice look. Carter Kelly gave it to Shea, and Shea just a little short on it. That pass all over to Messersmith, who will drive into the paint. Down low, and the shot's going to be good from Capples, and there's the first lead of the game for Columbus. The throw all the way up to Mock is no good. Turnover for North Platte is checking now in. Braden Shafus will check in for the side of the Discoverers as out goes Connor Martinez. Or excuse me, correction, that's Griffin Misick. Now with the basketball comes Freshour. On over goes to Martinez. Martinez into the lane. Tries to kick it down to one Capples. Capples up and over Daniel Shea. There's a little bit of a mismatch there as Capples, much taller than Shea, is able to get the bucket as Gifford now has it. Back to Johnston. Over Johnston. On over to Mock. Zone defense from the Discoverers. Johnston driving into the lane. Hop steps. Back to Mock. He'll pull up from three. Why not Jesse Mock? No good off the back iron and rebounded on the side. Braden Shafus, and a foul will be called on River Johnston. Johnston's first. As there's a timeout on the floor with 3:15 left to go here in the first quarter. With that, we'll also take a timeout. North Platte trailing Columbus 8-4. Our timeout's brought to you in part by Kevin McGann and the Fortify Group.
Puro Clean of North Platte delivers fast water, mold, and fire damage restoration services to the North Platte area. Puro Clean knows how challenging those times can be to you and to your family. Their Nebraska-based experts have a winning, reliable combination of training and equipment partnerships. Local, fast service in the North Platte area. Their average on-site time is 60 minutes, and they'll coordinate with your local insurance provider. Give Puro Clean a call now at 1-800-775-7876 and schedule a visit from a member of the team at Puro Clean in North Platte.
North Platte Post Sports.
Welcome back, everybody, here to Columbus. Bulldogs trailing the Discoverers 8-4. As checking in now comes Zayden Goley. As now up the court comes Freshour with it. Freshour on over to Shafus for three. That one rattles in. Braden Shafus for three. And now it's 11-4. As River Johnston has it, he'll set the offense up for North Platte. They trail 11-4. Daniel Shea down low to Caden Johnson. Ball's tipped out. Last touch by Goley. As checking in comes Griffin Misick. Out for a rest goes Tanner Esch. Down low. Shot is in from one. River Johnston. And now it's 11-6. The pass all the way up. We're going now. Here to a checked-in Connor Martinez. Down low. His shot no good, but a foul is going to be called on, I believe, Jesse Mock. That will be on Jesse Mock, his first. With that, here comes a free throw attempt from Connor Martinez. It's 11-6 in favor of the Discoverers with 2:40 left to go here in the first quarter. As Martinez will miss the first one. Eleven to 6 as Martinez misses both of them. Rebounded by Daniel Shea. Now here comes the other way with it. River Johnston and North Platte. Johnson into the lane. Up and under. No good. That one from Daniel Shea is also no good, but Johnston collects the miss. Johnson to Carter Kelly, who thought about the three but doesn't go with it. Into a triple team, and a foul will be called. Called on Shafus as Messersmith will check in, as well as Capples for the Discoverers. Carter Kelly will be inbounds. Kelly finds one River Johnson in the right wing. Down low to Daniel Shea. Shea, his turnaround shot no good. He collects the miss. Second effort. That one will rattle in for Daniel Shea. 2 points for him, and it's now 11-8 in favor of the Discoverers with 2:08 left to go. Messersmith going baseline. He'll kick it. Around the perimeter we go. Now to a driving Griffin Misek. We'll call a foul on Caden Johnson as I go a little too far there. Whoopsie daisies. Messersmith now has it, almost has it, and will have it stolen by Carter Kelly. Kelly crosses over, on down to Johnson. His shot no good, but he gets fouled on the attempt. So with that, Johnson will head to the free throw line to shoot 2. For North Platte, a chance to be down by 1 with 2 made free throws. It's the first team foul, or first foul for Chaffis. As here comes Caden Johnson to the line. He'll miss the first one. As Tanner Esch will check in for Gully. As Messersmith as well will check back in. 11-8, 1:46 left to go here in the first quarter. Johnson nails the second one, hopefully. I spoke too soon. He shoots it, and now up here comes Luke Messersmith the other way for Columbus. Messersmith trying to break down this 3-2 zone that North Platte is trying again. Almost stolen, and they're going to call it timeout on the side of Columbus. Following that almost stolen pass. Good hands yet again from Carter Kelly. Our timeouts brought to you in part by Kevin McGann in the Fortify Group. You can check out Kevin McGann in the Fortify Group at his new location, 621 South Dewey, Suite B. Again, North Platte is leading currently at, well, I want to keep saying leading. I want to say they're leading because they've been playing so aggressive on the defensive side. 11-8 is the Columbus lead right now with 1:35 left to go in the first quarter. As will be an inbound for the Discoverers following their timeout. Now the inbounds into Messersmith. Here they come, the Columbus Discoverers. On over to Esch, who's checked in. Esch all the way out to Martinez. Martinez into the lane, down low, in for the easy bucket to Griffin Misek. With that, another 2 points. And the ball gets tipped out of bounds by a Discoverers player. Misek with his first 2 points, 13-8. Johnston with the basketball, hands it out to Caden Johnson now. Johnson picks his dribble up, needs some help, and finds River Johnston. 25 on the shot clock. Mock in the right corner. On over to Johnson. 1:08 left to go here in the first quarter. Johnston to Johnson. Johnson back to Johnston. He'll pull up for 3. Why not let it fly? No good off the back iron. Rebound on the side by Capples. And now up the other way with it comes the side of the Discoverers. Esch up for the shot. He'll get called for the travel. And that's a turnover for Columbus as Lance Gifford will check in for Johnson. And Caleb Kincaid also looks to check in for Daniel Shea. In the 51 seconds, North Platte looks to close this gap. It's 13-8. 5-point advantage for the Discoverers. River Johnston calls out the play and sets the offense up. Finds Carter Kelly, now back to Johnston. 3-2 zone inside of the Discoverers. Carter Kelly for 3, why not? Let it fly! Carter Kelly with a 3. He's got 5 points here, and North Platte cuts the lead down to just 2. The kick out to Messersmith on the far side of the court. Finds help in David Martinez on the near side, on the right wing. He's going to pull for a really deep 3. No good. Rebounded by River Johnston, and here comes the other way with it. North Platte and the Bulldogs. Johnson slowly will take it up the court with 12 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Johnston looking for a screen with 7 seconds. Johnston driving it on Messersmith. He'll have a foul called on him. Luke Messersmith calls for the first foul with 3 seconds. That's a wise foul actually from Messersmith. Johnson was looking to drive in and maybe draw a foul on the shot. So Johnston looking for it. 2 seconds. A heave from Carter Kelly's no good. Rebounded by Jesse Mock, no good. And that is how the first quarter will end. North Platte at the moment trailing only by 2 points, 13-11. We'll step aside, take a break. When we come back, more for first half action right here, FM 98.1, AM 1410.
It's the holiday season, and nothing sounds better than wrapping the new year with an associate degree or certificate from Mid-Plains Community College. Transform your future by enrolling in spring classes through MPCC. Whether you're looking to enhance your skills or just learn something new, MPCC can help you achieve your goals. Spring semester is just around the corner, so give us a call today at 800-658-4308 or visit our website at mpcc.edu.
Sandhill State Bank is a bank for Sandhillers. Families, entrepreneurs, teachers, nonprofits, farmers, nurses, contractors, ranchers, stylists, artists, retailers, professionals, outfitters, restaurateurs, mechanics. It takes all of us to make the Sandhills prosper, and Sandhill State Bank is here to help. Open an account today at sandhillstate.com/open or visit one of our 10 locations across the Sandhills to start growing the Sandhills together. Sandhills State Bank, member FDIC.
North Platte Post Sports.
Welcome back here to Columbus as the Discoverers hold a 2-point lead here to start quarter number 2, 13-11. Heather Smith will get the basketball in on the near side and waltz his way up the court. Heather Smith will now set the offense up. Esch with it, gets a screen from Kappels. Kappels on the pick and roll, no good. Now here comes Carter Kelly and the Bulldogs. Kelly with it, kicks it out to Mock, to Johnston now, who will drive into the paint. Down low to Kincaid. Kincaid to Carter Kelly. He pumps it now into lane. Carter Kelly with the bucket. That's 7 points for one Carter Kelly. Bulldogs now tied up 13 apiece. Good aggression from Carter Kelly. His 7th bucket, and now the Bulldogs have it tied as Mock almost gets the steal. Messersmith now into the lane on Gifford, and it rattles himself in as Messersmith gets his 2nd bucket of the night. 15-13. Johnston with it on the far side. Back to Mock. He'll pull up from 3. Jesse Mock has it bounce off the front iron and in. There's the first points for Jesse Mock, and the Bulldogs retake the lead. 16-15. The kick now up to Martinez. Martinez trying to split through some defenders and backs it out. Esch has it on the left wing, on over to Martinez, who drives baseline. Martinez, took a hard fall, and they'll call the offensive charge on David Martinez, and he is in quite a lot of pain, it looked like. Fell on his wrist after the shot. He was going up for the up and under, took the charge, so Bulldogs will have the ball, but took a nasty little fall to Connor Martinez, and with that, the Bulldogs will have an inbound. Johnston with it. The Bulldogs have their lead for the first time since the early parts of the first quarter. Johnston up to Gifford. Gifford cross courts it to Jesse Mock. Mock now drives, trying to get it back to Kincaid. Kappels has it stolen and now picked up. Here comes the other way with it. Comes Freshour. Freshour almost gets it blocked by Carter Kelly, but Freshour gets the 2 points. And with that, 17-16 is the lead as have a foul on Luke Messersmith. It's the 2nd foul for Messersmith. So having to check back in, Braden Chaffis for Messersmith. 17-16 is the lead for the Discoverers. Johnston takes it up the court. Kicks it to Carter Kelly. Kelly on over to Mock. Mock back to Kelly, who pulls up for 3. Why not? Heat check moment. No good. Rebounded on the side, I believe, of Misik, and now the push-up it goes. Tanner Esch. Esch kicks it into the lane, thought about it, and the pull-up from Misik, and that hits. Braden Misik with his 4th point. Now up the court, here comes North Platte trailing by 3. The kick, how about Jesse Mock for 3? He's on fire! Jesse Mock ties the game up with another 3, his 2nd. 6 points for Mock. Now Chaffis with the basketball, throws it all the way across the court to Kappels. It's not going to be stolen, and they'll call it kickball on River Johnston, but good defense from North Platte. Almost stealing as Landon O'Brien checks in. O'Brien getting a lot more time these last 2 games off the bench as Mock goes out. Take a little bit of a rest after hitting 2 threes to tie this game up. Esch down low to Kappels. Kappels. Shafis thought about the 3, but kicks it back to Esch. Esch spin moves. His little floater. No good. Rebounded by Caleb Kincaid. Other way with it comes North Platte. O'Brien has it, and he'll take up the court slowly. O'Brien to River Johnston. Johnston with it, trying to break down Freshour. Lance Gifford now has it. Gifford run around. Finds O'Brien, 18 on the shot clock. Over to Carter Kelly. Kelly, down low. River Johnston's wide open. He gets it in the and one. River Johnston picks up another bucket. Good awareness from one Carter Kelly to find River Johnston down low with no defenders around him in the zone. And he'll head to the free throw line to shoot for the and one. He misses that one, and it's going to be rebounded, though, by River Johnston. He's able to throw it off of Shafis. And with that, the ball will still stay with North Platte, 21-19. So now Carter Kelly with the inbounds for the Bulldogs. Kelly all the way out to O'Brien. And O'Brien has it stolen. The throw all the way up, it's going to go to Tanner Esch. Esch on the one-on-one almost has it stolen by Gifford. Into the corner, Freshour's 3 off the mark. Rebounded by Carter Kelly, and now here comes the other way, the Bulldogs. Up, here comes Johnston with some speed. Up for the layup. Oh, it's in and out. And knocked out of bounds by Carter Kelly. 21-19, still the score for North Platte. As checking in, Daniel Shea will look to, as well as Gully. Side of the Discoverers. The kick to Kappels. Back on over to Freshour. Now to Esch. 3 was thought about from Misek, but no attempt was made. As into the lane goes Freshour, stuttering around. He'll find a 3 from Misek off the mark, and gonna last be saved in by the side of the Discoverers, but the Bulldogs will collect it. The kick up to River Johnston. Johnston cross-courts it to Gifford. He'll pull up for a spot-up 3. No good. And fought for. Last touched. Oh, by Caleb Kincaid out of bounds. As Shea will check in for Carter Kelly, so Kelly will get some rest. Checking in now comes Zayden Gully, as well as Connor Martinez, as out goes Freshour. 3:55 left to go here before halftime. It's 21-19 favor of North Platte. Game's really flying by at this pace. Both teams on the girls and the guys side really playing with some fast-paced offense. Goalie has the basketball. He has it stolen. The other way with it comes Jesse Mock. He's going at Mock speed. Jesse Mock gets a bucket with a hand in his face. It's now 8 points for Jesse Mock with the foul called. We'll go to the and one attempt. Jesse Mock at the free throw line. You love to see that from Jesse Mock. Put on the speed. Turn the turbos on, hits the layup, and now we'll go to the free throw line to convert. He misses it as Goalie will pick up the rebound. Again, another miss from the Bulldogs as way down low, Misek has an easy cherry-picked offensive attempt. 6 points, and now here comes River Johnston the other way with it for the side of the Discoverers. Mock now back to Johnston, for the Bulldogs. Mock with the heat check for 3, short. And rebounded by Connor Martinez. Now Shafis has it. It's 23-21. Martinez, after taking that scary fall back into the game, 3:11 left. Gets past Mock. They'll call a foul down low on the drive, so it'll be an inbounds attempt for the side of the Discoverers. That's the second for Mock as Carter Kelly looks to check in for, trying to see for Landon O'Brien as Caleb Kincaid checks in for Mock. Kappels checks in for Misek. Now the other way, here comes the Discoverers with an inbound, looking to tie the game with 3:09 left. Esch with the basketball on the inbounds. Throws it all the way out to Shafis. Shafis back to Esch on the right corner. Esch gets the switch, tried to get it down to Gully, but tipped out of bounds by Daniel Shea. As checking in comes Quinn Freshour for Tanner Esch. 23-21. Freshour throwing it all the way back to Martinez, and here comes the offense for the Discoverers to set up. Looking for a screen. Goalie to Martinez. Doesn't hit it, now hits it finally. That was tipped in the air and picked up on the side by Lance Gifford. Here comes Gifford. Gifford into the paint, has his shot blocked and stolen the other way. Campbell's now hands it off to Freshour. And trailing by 2, the Discoverers. Goalie, guarded by Johnston, hands it back off to Martinez. With a switch. Martinez almost has it stolen by Caleb Kincaid. Oh, it's going to be off of Kincaid. So with that, another inbounds attempt. Side of the Discoverers as goalie comes out. And Tanner Esch checks in. 2:27 left to go. The first half. Freshour gets a screen from Campbells. Johnson able to avoid it. Martinez down low to Campbells. Much smaller Lance Gifford. Oh my gosh, Freshour open for 3. He airballs it, and it's going to be saved. Last touchdown out of bounds by Shapus. Turnover for the side of the Discoverers, but ooh man, wide open was Quinn Freshour, who missed the shot, airballed it. So blessing for the side of the Bulldogs as down low, Daniel Shea gets the ball into a double team. Shea spinning around, his follow-up shot, no good, and they're going to call a foul down low. They're going to call that one on Connor Martinez, his third foul. So with that, his third foul. Oops, he got the I'm doing camera operating duty today if anyone else is appearing to see it on the live stream. One-man crew tonight. So far, Bulldogs, though, on a multiple-man crew mission. On a roll for their third straight victory, looking for it. 23-21. Daniel Shea's first free throw attempt will rattle itself in. Shea hits it. That's his third point. 24-21. Shea, though, will hit the second one. Again, Daniel Shea with some good free throw attempts. 4 points. Now here comes the side of Columbus and Freshour. Tanner Esch has it. Back to Freshour. It's up to Capples. Back to Freshour, who will drive into the paint area. Kicking it. Shapeless in the right corner for 3. Off the mark and tipped out by Caleb Kincaid. The rebound would have gone to Caden Capples, but Kincaid swatted it away, and because of that, an inbounds for the side of Columbus. 1:40 left to go here. Thank you again to our sponsors here for today, the Shelter Insurance guys, Pete Voles and Brett Rogo. As Carter Kelly now has it after checking back in. Johnston back to Carter Kelly on the near wing. Johnston kicks it to the corner. Gifford. Dribbling around, he has 19 on the shot clock as Carter Kelly has it, now River Johnston. Johnston drives in, hands it to Kincaid. Kincaid tries to get it down to Gifford, and they're going to call Capples with the steal and Shea with the foul. Because of that, Daniel Shea collects his first foul. It's the 5th foul for North Platte as a team. There's 9 fouls for the Discoverers, so North Platte's in the bonus. Freshour now takes it up the court for Columbus, guarded by Johnston. Now Shapus has it around the logo. Tanner Esch. Esch, guarded by Kincaid, almost hasn't stolen away. There down the near side, Misik, who has checked in. Esch. Freshour. Freshour passes it back to Esch, and his shot, well, will rattle itself in. Strong layup from the side of Tanner Esch. It's his first 2 points. Johnston has it down to Shea. To a cutting in Gifford. Gifford gets called, not for the offensive foul. They're going to call it on Capples, it looks like. Oh no, they're going to overturn it and call it a charge. The far side official was going to call a block, but they're going to call the foul in on North Platte and Gifford for the charge. So with 38 seconds left and only a 2-point lead for North Platte, Columbus now comes up the court with Freshour trying to tie this game up before half. About a 2 seconds shot clock and game clock difference. The kick, far side over to Shafis. Now to Misik. It's almost blocked and stolen away by River Johnston, and a timeout's going to be called on the side of Columbus And with that, we'll also take a timeout. Our timeout's brought to you in part by Kevin McGann and the Fortify Group. More here, FM 98.1, AM 1410, and live streaming, NorthPlattePost.com.
At Allo, we think you deserve the fiber things in life, like binging your favorite TV shows and movies buffer-free, next level, lag-free gaming, and video calls without frozen faces. So say goodbye to lag and buffering and hello to super fast fiber internet with dedicated 24/7 support for total peace of mind. Plus, no hidden fees, no expiration dates, and no contracts, ever. From dependable service to exceptional support, experience the fiber things with Allo. Visit us at allofiber.com/fiberthings.
We all tried to prepare for life's what-ifs, but what happens?
North Platte Post Sports.
Welcome back here to Columbus. Bulldogs holding on to a narrow lead here before halftime, 25-23, with 18 seconds left to go. Freshour is able to find Kappels on the far wing. Hands it back off to Freshour. Chaffis now has it. And they're going to call it travel on Braden Chaffis. And with that, with 8 seconds left, North Platte will look to get the final shot off into halftime and go in with a lead. Kelly all the way out to Johnston. Johnston has it, 7 seconds, blows past up a defender. He'll pull it for a heavily contested shot and airballs it. Here comes Freshour with 1 second in his half-court heave. It'll fall up short. And with that, we'll head into halftime with North Platte up at the moment here against Columbus, 25-23. North Platte looking for its, that's right, you're going to hear me here, its third win in a row. Currently at the moment 2-3, off to a strong first half start, but we take a break and come back. More second half action right here, FM 98.1, AM 1410, and live streaming as always, NorthPlattePost.com.
Ho, 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 Merry Christmas!
Another round and River's Edge, your destination for recreation and fine dining. Weekly food and drink specials and delicious appetizers. The staff at Another Round want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you for making 2022 a successful year. Now is the time to get signed up for your 2023 golf membership. And remember, they're open to the public. Good times, great food, drinks, and sports. Another Round Sports Bar at River's Edge Golf Course. Come have another round with us.
Want your business recognized where tens of thousands will see? The DNN Event Center is going digital. Become a valued sponsor of their nonprofit facility at gold, platinum, or diamond level and have your business appear on one of their new media screens today. The DNN is a locally owned nonprofit and the biggest event center in the western part of Nebraska, providing youth sports leagues for 3rd through 6th graders, able to host statewide sporting tournaments, space up to 70 pool tables, annual events, weddings, private celebrations, and very fundraiser friendly. The DNN Event Center.
After I drop the kids off, I have to run across town for a meeting, hit the gym during lunch. Jake has soccer tonight, and Emily has gymnastics? Oh, did I turn on the crock pot this morning?
With a never-ending to-do list, it's easy to forget something important, like setting up a life insurance plan with Shelter Insurance. Your local Shelter agent can show you how to create a safety net for your family. Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
Find me, Brent Rogo, at 502 East Francis.
Gosh, I am so hungry, but the game is on.
Well, you big lug, get off the couch and get to Dave's Place Pizza and Wings to watch and fill your massive belly.
Why didn't I think of that?
Well, just go to Dave's Place.
Dave's Place at 1510 East 4th is the quintessential place to watch the game and fill your belly. Massive or not, pizzas, wings, calzones, and even great meals for the kiddos. Daily specials too. Call in an order at 532-3922 or order online at davesplacenp.com. DoorDash available too.
Ho, 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 Merry Christmas!
Another round and River's Edge, your destination for recreation and fine dining. Weekly food and drink specials and delicious appetizers. The staff at Another Round want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you for making 2022 a successful year. Now is the time to get signed up for your 2023 golf membership. And remember, they're open to the public. Good times, great food, drinks, and sports. Another Round Sports Bar at River's Edge Golf Course. Come have another round with us.
Family first. My dad used to tell us that all the time. But family first wasn't just something he'd say to us. It was how he lived every day of his life. And it's how I try to live mine too.
At Shelter Insurance, our agents are dedicated to helping provide personalized auto, home, and life protection that puts your family first.
See me, Pete Volz, at 501 South Jeffers for a free insurance review.
Welcome back here to Columbus. It's currently a 25-23 lead at halftime. North Platte High School with the lead. It's been I think a really good game for North Platte in terms of its overall team defense. Offensively, they've had some really good moments, specifically Jesse Mock, who we'll get to in our Clear Focus Eye Care game stats, but overall, I think North Platte's playing a really, really clean offensive and defensive game. It's just been so, I wouldn't say lucky, but it's been a back and forth affair. There's nothing you can really, really hint at or gloss over and say that either side's doing a poor job of doing, because both are really locked into this game. North Platte, of course, looking for its third win in a row to go to 3-3 on the year. Columbus doing the same, trying to look itself into a 3-3 stand. It's currently 2-3 at the moment. So let us, though, get into, as I stated earlier, our Clear Focus Eye Care game stats. Clear Focus Eye Care, specializing in preventative eye care, dry eye treatment, and vision therapy. Schedule your appointment today. On the side of the Discoverers and Columbus, leading the way, Griffin Meestick with 6 total points off the bench. He leads all Discoverer scorers. Luke Messersmith also has 4 points, though he does have 3 fouls, and we didn't really see him much in the second quarter because of said 3 fouls. Caden Kappels has 4 points in 4 rebounds. He was really part of that big first quarter run that allowed the Discoverers to retake the lead and go up to a 4-point margin at some point, the largest of that time, which then was trumped by North Platte, which was able to get 5 points later on in the second quarter. Then it was 3 points from Braden Chaffis, his only points of the game. 2 for Tanner Esch and 2 for Quinn Breschauer on the side of the Discoverers. On the side of North Platte High School, leading the way, how about Jesse Mock? 8 total points. He does have 2 threes in this game, all coming in the second quarter, which allowed North Platte to retake the lead and currently hold on to it at the moment, 25-23. 4 points from Daniel Shea, 4 for River Johnston. Carter Kelly has 7 with also a 3. He was really aggressive in the first quarter, which allowed North Platte to continue on with what I said in my Owls Lock and Save keys to the game, find clean offensive looks, which they've been able to do, and has helped them come out to this lead 25-23. And then Caleb Kincaid with also 2 points. That was, again, our Clear Focus Eye Care game stats. Clear Focus Eye Care, specializing in preventative eye care, dry eye treatment, and vision therapy. Schedule your appointment today. Also, thank you to our premier sponsors for today, Red Willow Chemical. At Red Willow Chemical, they offer both generic and name brand chemicals and fertilizer in bulk options. They also offer delivery and aerial application services. Their experienced staff is here to help tailor a plan to fit the needs of each and every one of their customers. Get more info at rwchemical.com. North Platte currently leads Columbus by just a slim margin, 25-23. As we enter halftime, we'll step aside and take a real quick break. When we come back, you're going to hear it right here, everybody. The start, as I got to clear my throat here, almost coughed a little bit. The start, that's right, the start of the third quarter right here. FM 98.1, AM 1410, and as always, live streaming on NorthPlattePost.com.
Growing relationships, one crop at a time. Red Willow Chemical.
Red Willow Chemical is proud to add Kurt Carter as our area sales manager.
I'm happy to be able to be a voice in a privately owned team securing products and services to strengthen your operations. 20 years in this business have shown me a thing or two, and your crop performance is still my top priority. Here's my number, 308-340-7751. Let's talk. That's 340-7751.
Growing up, my parents always encouraged me to do what's right, even if it wasn't easy. I'd always hear my mother's voice say, "Do the right thing." That stuck with me. Every day, just do the right thing. That's it. The rest takes care of itself.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe in doing the right thing for our customers and our communities.
See me, Pete Volz, at 501 South Jeffers for a free insurance
Want
review.
your business recognized where tens of thousands will see? The DNN Event Center is going digital. Become a valued sponsor of their nonprofit facility at gold, platinum, or diamond level and have your business appear on one of their new media screens today. The DNN is a locally owned nonprofit and the biggest event center in the western part of Nebraska, providing youth sports leagues for 3rd through 6th graders, able to host statewide sporting tournaments, space up to 70 pool tables, annual events, weddings, private celebrations, and very fundraiser friendly. The DNN Event Center. Are you in the market for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV? Look no further than Bill Summers Ford, Honda, Nissan, Lincoln for your next vehicle. Look online 24/7 at BillSummers.com. Bill Summers is Western Nebraska's leasing headquarters, and they have aggressive financing to get you into the vehicle you've been dreaming of. Check out all the inventory at BillSummers.com anytime. Bill Summers Ford, Honda, Nissan, Lincoln, where families are our business. Highway 83 and Walker Road in North Platte, and online 24/7 at BillSummers.com.
Thanks for listening to the Quick Stop Halftime Show. Second half action is next on FM 98.1.
North Platte Post Sports.
Welcome back to Columbus. It's currently 25-23 here at the start of the, that's the wrong screen there. At the start of the third quarter, North Platte trying to secure its third victory in a row to improve back to 500, as the Discoverers also look to secure their third victory and get back to 500, as River Johnston will take it up the court for North Platte as Jesse Mock is in. As Gifford in that left corner three, he rattles it in right out of the starting gate. Lance Gifford for three, and the lead's now 28-23 as Luke Messersmith, who was out most of the second quarter due to foul issues, is now in the ball game for the Discoverers. Messersmith. Again, Bulldogs go into this 3-2 zone with Carter Kelly at the front end of it, proving a lot of size. Connor Martinez on the left wing. Now into the lane comes Tanner Esch. He'll kick it all the way out to one Misik. And now here comes Martinez. Martinez on Kelly. Loses the basketball, and it's going to be last touched out of bounds by Connor Martinez as he touched the ball as he was out of bounds, but officials say it was still last touched by a North Platte player, and now here comes the inbounds for Messersmith. All the way out to Esch. Esch has a shot clock. Gets called, and that's a shot clock violation for the side of the Discoverers, and now River Johnston will take it up the court. Johnston looking to drive. Takes a screen from Kelly. He'll pick his dribble up now to Kincaid. Gifford into the paint area. Turns it around. Hands it off to Johnston. Johnston will pull it from around 8 feet out. No good. And picked up by Luke Messersmith on the rebound. And now here he comes up the court. 28-23 in favor of North Platte as Johnston almost secured a steal. The left hook coming in on the side of Griffin and Misik for his 8th point. And now it's 25-28. As River Johnston, taking it coast to coast, went up for the shot. Draws the foul from Caden Kappels. That's his second. And with that, to the free throw line goes one River Johnston. Thank you to our sponsors for today, Premier Toyota. Premier Toyota, just south of I-80 in North Platte, invites you to stop out and take a test drive. Premier Toyota, let's go places as Johnston misses the first one. 0 for 2 from the charity stripe today. 28-25. As that one will land in. Johnston has now got 5 points. 29-25. Messersmith throwing it all the way outside into a double team. Johnston almost collects the steal. And Messersmith, and that's a backcourt violation. 8 seconds. A turnover for the Discoverers and an inbounds for North Platte. So here comes the inbounds. Now here comes Johnston with the basketball on that far side. Back to Mock, who has 8 points. Now Gifford driving down into the paint area. His shot no good. He'll collect the miss. Goes up again. That time no good is the collection of the rebound on the side of Kappels for his 5th. Now here comes the other way with it. Connor Martinez and the Discoverers. Messersmith will slide up for three. And Luke Messersmith will hit it. That's actually two, they'll call it, so that's 6 points for Messersmith. It's now 29-27. Johnston will set the offense up on the far side for North Platte and get a screen from Carter Kelly and Kincaid. Mock with it. Back over to Johnston. Johnston tried to go down low to Carter Kelly, and Messersmith gets called for a foul. That should be the fourth for Messersmith. Actually, scratch that, his third. So with that, Messersmith goes out, and checking in now comes Quinn Freshour. An inbounds down low for Johnston and the Bulldogs. They lead by 2, 29-27. 5:37 left to go. Johnston to Mock. He'll hit it for three. He's on fire so far, and he hits another one. Jesse Mock hits his 11th point. It's now 32-27, and Mock's having himself another good night from the three-point line as Johnston gets called for the reach-in. It's his second foul for River Johnston, as Daniel Shea will check in for North Platte. As Kincaid will step aside, get some rest. Inbounds down low from Freshour. 32-27, 5:21 left to go. Freshour with it. All the way out it goes to Esch. He'll pull up for three, and Tanner Esch with nothing but net hits it. It's 5 points for Tanner Esch, and now the lead's back down to only 2. Gifford into the lane, kicks it. Mock, why not for three on the heat check? It's short, but collected on the side by Daniel Shea. And North Platte has Gifford to Johnston now. Johnston will drive on in, kicking it down to Daniel Shea from the baseline. He'll pull up, no good. Strong rebound from one, Jesse Mock. He'll go up again, no good. Still fight for the basketball. Mock collects it, back to Gifford. That's tipped and stolen on the side by Esch. Esch has it stolen by one. River Johnston the other way with it comes North Platte on the fast break. Johnston, down low to Shea. Hit gets itself in. Great defense from either side. 6 points for Daniel Shea. And it's now 34-30. Favor of North Platte as Martinez almost did a step back three. Went away from it. Down low to Esch. Esch, his turnaround jumper will bounce in. Esch with his 7th point. Now it's only back to a 2-point advantage for North Platte as Kelly collects the basketball on the near side. Mock with it. All the way over to Gifford. Gifford on the right wing. Finds River Johnston at the elbow. Johnston will drive into the paint. He will get fouled on his way to the bucket. That's Caden Kappels, his 3rd foul on that call. So Chafish checks in as well as Luke Messersmith. Gifford will take a break as Jackson Polk will check in for his first time today. On over to River Johnston. Down low to Kelly. Back to Johnston. He pump fakes and drives into the lane, but now back to Carter Kelly for a corner three. Way over the shot. Picked up by Chaffis, and they'll call a foul on North Platte in the transition on Jackson Polk. He checked in and immediately gets a foul. With that, checking in now, Zayden Gully. Thank you to our sponsor for today, Dave's Place Pizza and Wings. You can find more on East 4th Street in North Platte. Into the lane, Messersmith kicks it on over to Chaffis. A three from one, whose named is Quinn Freshour. He hits a big three. And with that, Discoverers take the lead 35-34 as that ball gets tipped out, last touched by a Discoverer player. With 3:29, a timeout's going to be called on the side of North Platte High School. We'll take a timeout as well. Our timeout's brought to you in part by Kevin McGann of the Fortify Group. North Platte trails Columbus 35-34.
Distinction is important. It helps you stand out from the rest. So why not establish yourself with exceptional personalization from Willow Creek Embroidery? Have you heard they have men's jeans up to waist 60, shirts and pants up to 6XL, and they are expanding on their in-stock big and tall every week. They also have the area's only authorized retailer of Cubbies, a customizable handmade plush toy. With Christmas around the corner, how about a gift card where they can pick what they want? See you soon at 1620 East 4th Street, Suite 120, right by Gary's.
Life is better at the campsite, and Larry's RV in North Platte has in stock now just in time for
North
Christmas.
Platte Post Sports.
Welcome back here, Columbus. It's currently a 1-point lead for the Discoverers, 35-34, as Mock hands the basketball off to River Johnston. And now Jackson Polk has it. Polk back to Johnston, down low to Kelly. Kelly to a cutting Daniel Shea. His turnaround floater is in. Daniel Shea having a good night. 8 total points for him, and the Bulldogs retake this lead, 36-35. Messersmith kicks it to Freshour. In the corner, driving now comes Misek to goalie. Goalie shot is in. Good pass, and then a good finish from one Zane goalie. Now here comes Carter Kelly down to Johnson. Kelly back, Mock for 3. He's wide open off the back iron. And a good rebound from Daniel Shea, but they're going to call the foul on Daniel Shea for over the back. Second foul for Shea. Now an inbounds for Columbus as they lead by 1, 37-36. 2:41 left to go here in the third quarter. Messersmith has the basketball. Screen switched on over. Here's Misek with it. Now back over to Freshour. Freshour on the right wing. Now Shea back to Misek. Freshour drives it on Polk. Can't get much gone. That's tipped away. And it'll be saved inbounds by Misek. Stolen away by River Johnston. Here comes North Platte. Johnston to Kelly. Kelly will lose the basketball. Last touch by Carter Kelly. No foul. And then no last touch by a Discoverer. So with that, Gifford checks in as well as Kincaid. As out goes Carter Kelly for some rest. 37-36. Chaffis will inbound it into Messersmith with 2:14 left. 37-36. Messersmith. Whoops, a little farther. Messersmith now with it. Driving it on Johnston. Into the lane. Kicks it. Stolen away by Lance Gifford. Here comes Gifford the other way with it. He'll slow it down and pass it out to River Johnston. The offense will set right back up for North Platte. Johnston to Gifford. Thought about the 3, but now drives in the paint. Hop step floater way too short. He won't collect his miss. And it'll be rebounded and touched out of bounds on the side of North Platte. So an inbounds for the Discoverers. 1:47 as Tanner Esch checks in, as well as Caden Kappels. 37-36 in favor of the Discoverers. 1:44 left to go. Now here comes Messersmith. Almost has the ball stolen by Jackson Polk. Into the lane goes Esch. Esch's floater is way short. Rebounded by River Johnston. The other way with it comes North Platte. Johnston with some speed behind the back. And we'll think about passing and finds Jack Polk. Now the perimeter we go. Gifford to Mock on the left corner. Mock back to Polk. Now Johnston. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Mock with some space. He'll pick up his dribble. And it's going to be stolen away by Freshour. All the way up to Messersmith on the far side. His layup. No good. No foul. Rebound on the side by Mock. Here comes that Mock speed we've been talking about. Up the lane. He'll kick it. River Johnston for 3. It hits the mark. River Johnston hits a 3 in transition. And with that, it's now 8 points for Johnston, and the Bulldogs take a 2-point lead, 39-37, with 46 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Ball gets tipped away, but picked up by Messersmith. They'll call a foul on Jesse Mock as he went to go grab it. As Carter Kelly looks to check in, as well as Connor Martinez. Out goes Mock. Mock hits his third foul. So he'll take a break. Has cooled off a bit from his pretty strong three-point performance in the first half. He hasn't hit one so far. The throw all the way out, it goes to Martinez, guarded by Jackson Polk. On over to Misek, guarded by Kelly, again in this 3-2 zone. Polk, guarded by Martinez, drives baseline. Martinez steps out of bounds. Good defense from Jackson Polk. With that, a turnover for the Discoverers. As out goes Connor Martinez. Zane goalie as well as Freshour check in for the side of Columbus. 27 seconds left. North Platte leads by 2 as Johnston over to Kelly. Kelly now with it. On over it goes to Johnston. Johnston back to Carter Kelly. Kicking it. Gifford for 3. Oh, it bottles in and out. Rebounded by Carter Kelly. He collects it to a cutting Johnson. How about a 3 from River Johnston? Back-to-back threes from River Johnston That's 11 points for him, and the Bulldogs now with 1 second. Messersmith no good on the shot, and that is how quarter number 3 will end. The Bulldogs in control now, extending their lead. It's 42-37. We'll take a break and come back. More action here live, FM 98.1, AM 1410, and live streaming NorthPlattePost.com.
Save money at the pump at Quick Stop with the DinoPay app. DinoPay offers contactless payment using your preferred debit or credit card. The savings add up with 12 cents per gallon and even more on Tuesdays and Thursdays with rollbacks for savings of 15 cents per gallon. Huge savings. The Sinclair DinoPay saving you at the pump. Don't forget Frazzle Gourmet slushes and For Real shakes and smoothies. Gourmet coffee at everyday low prices on your favorite beers.
Sandhills State Bank is a bank for Sandhillers. Families, entrepreneurs, teachers, nonprofits, farmers, nurses, contractors, ranchers, stylists, artists, retailers, professionals, outfitters, restaurateurs, mechanics. It takes all of us to make the Sandhills prosper, and Sandhills State Bank is here to help. Open an account today at sandhillstate.com/open or visit one of our 10 locations across the Sandhills to start growing the Sandhills together. Sandhills State Bank, member FDIC.
North Platte Post Sports.
Welcome back here to Columbus. It's a 42-37 lead for North Platte over the Discoverers. Has taken up Luke Messersmith, finds Quinn Freshour on the right wing. Now back to Messersmith on the left wing. Misek has it. Kappels, some good passing from the Discoverers, trying to break up this 3-2 zone North Platte's been stifling them with here in the third and now start of fourth quarter. Esch kicks it all the way back, and they'll call it travel on Tanner Esch. A turnover for the Discoverers and another opportunity for North Platte to reestablish a firmer lead. It's 42-37. North Platte has been kind of on a tear. Last couple of minutes, hitting their last 3 shots. It's Carter Kelly now hands it off to Lance Gifford. Over to Polk. Now Johnston. Johnston on that left wing. Now passes it to Gifford on the right wing. Gifford thought about it down low to Kincaid, but hands it off to Polk. Polk down low to Kelly on the right corner. Kelly down low to Kincaid with 12 on the shot clock. Kick. Gifford left corner 3. The Bulldogs he can't hit that one, so there goes that 3 streak, and then there goes the missed shot from River Johnston looking for a foul. Up the court now comes the side of Esch. Misek on that far right side. Loses the basketball. Good save from Carter Kelly, but he'll hit it out of bounds. So an inbounds for the side of the Discoverers is Messersmith with it. Messersmith has it blocked up by River Johnston. Good hands from River. Still keep it knocked out of bounds, and another inbounds attempt for the side. The Discoverers all the way out to Freshour. That time they found some distance. Quinn Freshour picks his dribble up, finds Misek, who'll drive in on Kincaid. Had to pick his dribble up after some good defense from Johnston, who reached into the lane. That one from Quinn. Oh, my good heavens, as Quinn Freshour had the ball stripped away, but they're going to call the foul on Jackson Polk. So with that, an inbounds underneath the bucket for the Discoverers. 6:45 left to go here in the game. All the way out wide open is Freshour. He misses that one as Gifford is able to collect the rebound. That's Carter Kelly as River Johnston can't hold on to the pass, and he hits it out of bounds. Turnover for North Platte in transition. Tried to get a little too fast on that play. Because of that, turned it over. Could have been an easy bucket. No good as out comes Lance Gifford, and checking in comes Jesse Mock. 42-37 in favor of the Bulldogs with 6:35 now. Thank you again to our sponsors for today, Sandhills State Bank, the most committed brand in banking with locations in North Platte and many more. Go to sandhillstate.com for a full list of services and locations. Connor Martinez finds Messersmith for 3 on the left wing. Wow, that is airballed to oblivion, and now here comes Jesse Mock with it. Mock kicks it. Johnson for 3. He hasn't missed one yet, and it'll be rebounded by Kappels, and a foul from Carter Kelly. Went for the reach. That's the first foul for Carter Kelly. And now going for the inbounds, be the side of the Discoverers as Braden Shapus checks in. Shapus checks in for Misik. And with 6:10 left, Bulldogs still lead 42-37. Messersmith trying to get the call offensively on the far side, finally does so. Across half court, passes on over to Shapus for three, and it's blocked by Carter Kelly. Last second tip from Carter Kelly. That might have been a good three from Shapus, but Kelly dissuades that. And now Polk has it, dishes it out to River Johnston. Kelly gonna hand it off to Mock, almost stolen away. Now here comes Johnson, 18 on the shot clock. To Mock, he'll pull up for three. Jesse Mock, with all the time in the world, hits yet another three. That is his fourth three of this game. It's now 45-37 with 5:28 left to go. Into the lane, Martinez will call a foul on Mock, and that's his fourth. So he hits that big three, but he'll now have to sub out with his fourth foul. 5:26 left to the free throw line. Goes Connor Martinez. 45-37. 4 fouls for Mock. He does have some foul trouble. So now big substitutions as Daniel Shea will check in as well for Kincaid. Tanner Esch checks in, as well as checking in Misik after this free throw attempt. It's 38-37 following the made one. As now that one hits in. He's 2 for 2 on those free throws. It's now 45-39 as River Johnston comes up the court, hands it off to Polk. Johnson to Gifford in the right corner. Gifford back to Polk. Polk on over. Johnston into the lane. Down low to Gifford. They're going to say no on the shot. To foul down low. It's the fourth foul from Columbus. So an inbounds from Carter Kelly. That foul called on Shafis has almost fumbled the ball away as Kelly finds Gifford in the left corner. Back to Carter Kelly. Back to 1-3 from River Johnston in the left corner. No good. Rebounded by Lance Gifford. He's been having himself a strong rebounding game as Kelly hop steps. Finds Polk. He thought about the three but backs out of it. Jackson Polk hands off to Carter Kelly. Now the offense resets for North Platte. Johnston. And a foul's going to be called. I believe that's on Tanner Esch. Down low. That is on Esch. That's the first for Esch. Another inbounds, it looks like. As that shot will land in side of the Bulldogs. That one from a nice shot. Correction on that one. Carter Kelly landed the shot. It's his 9th point. And with that out of bounds, the ball was fumbled away, 47-39. So now, here comes Carter Kelly slowly up the court with 4:23 left to go. Hands it off to Polk, back over to Gifford. So now here comes Daniel Shea. Shea cross courts it to Polk. Polk has the basketball lost away by Tanner Esch, but he'll pick it back up. Now Gifford almost crossed over Misik as Kelly sets it up. 7 on the shot clock to Shea. Shea with 5 seconds. Has the ball tipped away from behind. Last touched by Tanner Esch. And now with 2 seconds, North Platte will have to do a quick shot. 3:57 left to go here in the fourth quarter. 47-39. And a timeout's going to be taken on the side of Columbus to set up the defense. We'll also take a break. Our timeout's brought to you in part by Kevin McGann of the Fortify Group. You can check out Kevin McGann of the Fortify Group at his new location, 621 South Dewey, Suite B.
Ed is baffled.
I just learned how they make Runza sandwiches.
Explain it for the people, Ed.
They actually make them.
Yep.
Like, before they open in the morning, they're making dough from scratch, letting it rise. shredding cabbage, onions, and cooking it with beef and secret spices.
From scratch every day.
That makes my day.
Thought it might. Because from the way we make it to the way it makes you feel, Runza makes it all better.
PuroClean of North Platte delivers fast water, mold, and fire damage restoration services to the North Platte area. PuroClean knows how challenging those times can be to you and to your family. Their Nebraska-based experts have a winning, reliable combination of training and equipment partnerships. Local, fast service in the North Platte area. Their average on-site time is 60 minutes, and they'll coordinate with your local insurance provider. Give PuroClean a call now at 1-800-775-7876 and schedule a visit from a member of the team at PuroClean in North Platte.
North Platte Post Sports.
Welcome back here to Columbus as it's a 47-39 lead for the side. North Platte, the inbounds with 2 seconds left on the shot clock was no good. And because of that, out of bounds, the Discoverers will now inbound on the near side. 3:56 left to go. As Fresh Shower will take it up the court, guarded by Johnston. Hands it off to Misik. Misik over to Fresh Hour, who looked to drive, but kicks it back out to Misik. Drives on Carter Kelly. His floater, too short, and good correction from, Carter Kelly. Is that saved? And fight for the basketball. Picked up by Lance Gifford. Gifford on a one-on-one. Up for the shot, no good. Picked up by Shea. His second chance effort lands in. Daniel Shea now 10 points, as I forgot the camera. Whoopsie daisies. Sorry about that one, everybody. As now here comes into the lane Fresh Hour. He tried to lob it on up. Caden Kappels, didn't miss that one. Kappels couldn't collect it, so it flies out of bounds. It's now 49-39, a 10-point advantage for North Platte, their largest lead today. As Carter Kelly sets it up. All the way up to Jesse Mock. Mock now will slow the offense down and set it up for the side of the Bulldogs. Wait, Carter Kelly into the lane to Daniel Shea. Good read from Carter Kelly. Another bucket for Daniel Shea. His 12th point. Now it's 51-39 in favor of North Platte. As the handoff comes to Messersmith. Now back over to Fresh Shower. Fresh Shower all the way back out to Connor Martinez. As a three from Connor Martinez, really far back. It's the first 3 points for Martinez as a foul is called. It's on the far side. That's on Messersmith. His 4th foul. As Shafis checks in for Messersmith. So now here comes another inbound from Carter Kelly. The Bulldogs still leading by 9, 51-42. As Gifford has the basketball. Picks his dribble up, needs some help. Finds River Johnston. Johnston taking up the court, will get past the half-court line. Kelly driving into the lane, and they'll call a travel on Carter Kelly. So with that, a turnover for North Platte. Fans don't agree with it. So 2:26 turnover as Haven, don't blame Matt Kamensky. A little frustrated as Kelly did clearly dribble the basketball. Have instant replay right here as I see through my camera. Still call that one a travel, and now the other way with it comes Columbus as Kelly gets the steal and last touched out of bounds by a Columbus player in Fresh Shower. So all is good in the world as immediately on the other side, Discoverers turn it over. So here comes Carter Kelly. Another inbounds as Shafis checks out and Messersmith checks in. Messersmith has 4 fouls. So we'll have to watch out as a late timeout is going to be called on the floor. And our timeout's brought to you in part by Kevin McGann and the Fortify Group. You can call Kevin McGann and the Fortify Group at his new location, 621 South Dewey, Suite B. Also, thank you to our sponsors for today, Red Willow Chemical. At Red Willow Chemical, they offer both generic and name brand chemicals and fertilizers and bulk options. They also offer delivery and aerial application services. Their experienced staff is here to help tailor a plan to fit the needs of each and every one of their customers. Get more info at rwchemical.com. We'll have a check-in here on the side of the Discoverers. Remy Alvarado will be checking in. So here in the fourth quarter with 2:14 left to go, it's 51-42. North Platte's committed 7 fouls, so with that, Columbus is in the bonus, but the Discoverers have also committed 6 fouls. And because of that, they are one foul away from putting North Platte into the bonus. So we get ready to rock and roll here for an inbounds from the side of North Platte. It's been a crazy game where back and forth early in the first 2 quarters, but in the third and the fourth, it's been pretty much all North Platte as they extended to a game-high 11 points. All the way up, the ball goes to River Johnson. He gets it down to Daniel Shea, and they'll call a foul on the floor on River Johnson. Well, not on River Johnson, but the foul is committed on Johnson. So with that, to the free throw line will River go. So with that, 2 free throws, or 1-and-1 corrections, hence we're in the single bonus. 1-and-1 from River Johnston. Currently today, he is 1 for 2 from the free throw line. As Jackson Polk will check in for Daniel Shea. So in for the Bulldogs, Johnston, Polk, Mock, Kelly, and Gifford. On the side of the Discoverers. As I'll hold that on for a second, it's Capples with Esch, Messersmith, Shafus, and then Connor Martinez. Messersmith into the lane with the speed. His shot is good. Luke Messersmith with some good acceleration gets 2 points for the side of the Discoverers as Jackson Polk needs some help. Finds River Johnson, and a timeout will be called on the side by head coach Matt Kamensky. 51-44 with 1:55 left to go. Call a full team timeout. So with that, we'll also take a timeout. Our timeout's brought to you in part by Kevin McGann and the Fortifying Group. More here when we come back. FM 98.1, AM 1410, and live streaming NorthPlattePost.com.
North Platte Public Schools kindergarten and Bullpup preschool enrollment are now open for the fall 2023 school year. Visit mppsd.org to complete the online application. We are excited to assist you at the Welcome Center located at 301 West F Street in North Platte and are open from 7:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Or you can complete the application online. Enroll now to allow your students to come grow with us at North Platte Public Schools.
Gosh, I am so hungry, but the game is on.
Well, you big lug, get off the couch and get to Dave's Place Pizza and Wings to watch and fill your massive belly.
Well, why didn't I think of that?
Well, just go to Dave's Place.
Dave's Place at 1510 East 4th is the quintessential place to watch the game and fill your belly. Massive or not, pizzas, wings, calzones, and even great meals for the kiddos. Daily specials too. Call in an order at 532-3922 or order online at davesplacenp.com. DoorDash available too.
Welcome back here to Columbus as a foul is committed down low on Lance Gifford from Remy Alvarado, his first. So more substitutions come in as we play substitution charades to commit fouls and get free throws and stop the clock as much as we can as Gifford heads to the free throw line. Gifford today has yet to attempt any. Looking for his first make from the charity stripe today. He nails that first one from Lance Gifford. 4 points for him. Now it's 52-44 in favor of North Platte. Gifford gets ready, pulls the second one in. That one is nothing but money from one Lance Gifford. It's 5 total points from him, and now with it, 53-44. The far side, Esch has it stolen by Carter Kelly. One-on-one, Kelly into the lane, up for the layup, it's in. Good steal from Carter Kelly, and that's a part of his game I just love to see so much. Carter Kelly does a really, really strong job of getting steals. And hold up, Shafus for 3, no good. Tipped out of bounds, I believe, by Jesse Mock, and with that, Discoverers will set up underneath the backstop. But that's something we don't really talk about with Carter Kelly being the focal point or at the top of the three-point line in this 3-2 zone. He has a much better chance of using his explosive speed off the jump to get a steal. And there, right there, he showed and he got that steal and converted on the layup. Back to an 11-point lead for North Platte, 55-44 as the officials talking with Jesse Mock as Messersmith will inbound it. Messersmith all the way out to Shafus. Now on over to Esch. Esch will pull it for three. No good, way off the mark, and Carter Kelly picks up the miss. 1:24 left as Johnston back on over. It goes to Carter Kelly. Kelly with it. Down low on over to Mock, and they'll call it kick ball on Tanner Esch. So an inbounds for the side North Platte, and with that, here comes this foul squad, and because of that, get ready for some foul shenanigans, everybody. Here we go. 1:17 left to go here in the fourth quarter. An 11-point advantage for North Platte, 55-44. Carter Kelly with the inbounds. He's looking. He finds River Johnston. Johnston on the far side kicks it to Kelly. Kelly tried to get it to Mock, but Johnston's able to recover it. And finally, a foul is called on Quinn Freshour. So with that, Johnston will head to the free throw line. He's 1 for 2 today. Excuse me, 1 for 2 today from the charity stripe. But the Bulldogs have an 11-point advantage with 1:10 left to go. So checking back in comes Shafis Capples as well as Connor Martinez. Again, Messersmith has 4 fouls as Jackson Polk will check in as well. Again, Messersmith with 4 fouls. Side of North Platte, Jesse Mock also has 4 fouls. So here we go. The free throw, no good from Johnston. Rebound on the side. Martinez and Messersmith now with some speed trying to create some quick offense. Into the lane, loses the basketball. Capples will collect it, and they'll call a foul down low on River Johnston on the push. And with that, to the free throw line goes Capples. It's the third for River Johnston. A little bit of an odd call because going on my side, Caden Capples got twisted up in the legs of River Johnston and just fell. But with that being said, here comes Capples to the free throw line. He's yet to attempt any. Here's his first one. He'll hit that one. Rock bottom. It's his first points of the day, and now it's a 10-point advantage for North Platte, 55-45. 1:02 left to go in the ball game. North Platte trying to hold on for this lead to make it 3 in a row. It's 2 for 2, though, from Capples. And with that, 55-46, here comes the foul unit back in for the Discoverers. Kelly trying to find an opening. All the way out to Gifford. It's able to go. Gifford holding on to it, and a foul will be committed. And with this, Lance Gifford heads to the free throw line. That's not the person you want to head to the free throw line. Gifford, he's 2 for 2 in his attempts. As Remy Alvarado gets called for the foul, and now the free throw line he comes. And that one will rattle itself in. So Gifford, 2 for 2. That's his 6th point. And now back up to a 10-point lead for North Platte. A minute left to go. They're in the double bonus, so they'll always shoot 2 now. Shot. Rattles itself in and out, so now here comes Messersmith the other way with 58. All the way up to Martinez, who lost the basketball for a second. Need to find some offense, stolen by Carter Kelly. Now Kelly trying to find his way around so that he doesn't have to, and a foul is called on Capples. Really late on that call as that was going to be stolen by the Discoverers, but because of that, Carter Kelly now heads to the free throw line. It's 56-46 as Carter Kelly heads to the free throw line. Shoot 2 with 46 seconds left. As he misses the first one. So 56-46. And that one's short once again and rebounded on the side of the Discoverers. So here comes Messersmith trying to get some quick offense. Loses the basketball for a second. Martinez for 3. Short, no good, and Kelly will collect the rebound. Tries to get to Gifford. He does so. Gifford back to Kelly. Kelly has a foul finally get called by Connor Martinez, and another couple of seconds go off, and with that, Kelly back to the free throw line. So Kelly missed both of his attempts. just a couple of seconds ago. Looked to at least make one of them to extend it to an 11-point lead. That time he nails that sucker right through the basket. It makes sense. He went through the basket, so it's a point. 12 points for Carter Kelly, 57-46. A nice rebound from Lance Gifford on the miss, and now Polk has it to Kelly. Carter Kelly able to get it to Mock. Great time being wasted here by the Bulldogs. And another 8 seconds have gone off the clock. So Jesse Mock will head to the free throw line to attempt a few. As the first one from Mock falls in and out. He'll attempt his second one here. Oh, that one also in and out, but it's still 57-46, and as time is close to expiring, this will probably do it as Messersmith has it. He'll drive into the lane, up for the layup. Messersmith misses it, and rebounded by Misik, and then Gifford's able to collect it with 6 seconds left. That'll probably do it for this ball game, and it will do it for this ball game. North Platte now moves to 3-3 on the year with another big victory to make it 3 in a row, 57-46. And with that, they now get to 500 for the first time this season, and it's so good to be back to 500, it feels like. And I would assume same is being felt by this squad as they've done so much to get there. But we'll step aside and take a break. When we come back, it's time for our Quick Stop post-game show when we get back here live, FM 98.1, AM 1410, and live streaming NorthPlattePost.com.
Go Dogs from Swift Auto Center of North Platte as you listen on KWOQ North Platte 1410 AM and FM 98.1.
We all try to prepare for life's what-ifs, but what happens if those uncertainties become a reality? I'm Stephen Rhodes, and as your local farmer's insurance agent, I'm here for you. I can help you determine the coverage that fits your needs. When you have questions about insurance, turn to me, Stephen Rhodes, with Farmers Insurance. I'm proud to sponsor tonight's game. Go Bulldogs! Find me, Stephen Rhodes, at 102 North Dewey.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
Stop in at Larry's RV and shop for the outdoor enthusiast on your Christmas list. Check out the Kuma Bear Buddy Chair. Enough room for 2 people. The Kuma Outdoor Kitchen would be perfect for a cooking bonanza. Kuma stuffed log pillows make perfect accessories for your RV or Kuma chairs. And don't forget your 4-legged outdoor enthusiast. Larry's RV has Kuma Lazy Bear Dog beds. You can get these items and so much more. See all the unique gift items at Larry's RV, 1802 East 4th in North Platte.
Larry's Glass would like to thank all of their valuable customers over the years for voting them #1 in glass replacement. Larry's Glass is a full-service glass company from car windows and storefronts to custom-cut glass, mirrors, and more. If you need glass, Larry's Glass has you covered. They take pride in their work with professional installation and satisfaction guaranteed. Thank you for your patronage over the years and for voting them #1 in glass replacement. Larry's Glass on the corner of 5th and Vine, where they do glass and so much more.
North Platte Public Schools kindergarten and Bullpup preschool enrollment are now open for the fall 2023 school year. Visit mppsd.org to complete the online application. We are excited to assist you at the Welcome Center located at 301 West F Street in North Platte and are open from 7:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Or you can complete the application online. Enroll now to allow your students to come grow with us at North Platte Public Schools.
At Allo, we think you deserve the fiber things in life, like binging your favorite TV shows and movies buffer-free, next level, lag-free gaming, and video calls without frozen faces. So say goodbye to lag and buffering and hello to super fast fiber internet with dedicated 24/7 support for total peace of mind. Plus, no hidden fees, no expiration dates, and no contracts, ever. From dependable service to exceptional support, experience the fiber things with Allo. Visit us at allofiber.com/fiberthings.
Experience is something many can claim, but few can live up to. Larry's Glass has decades of experience, from small window jobs to large industrial businesses. Larry's has the right experience to get the work completed and looking incredible the first time. No more rookies looking at your window and trying to figure out if it's glass or if it's plastic. Larry's Glass has the knowledge, expertise, and experience to handle every type of glass situation. Others say they have it, only Larry's can claim it. Experience. Find it at Larry's Glass in North Platte.
It's the Quick Stop post-game wrap-up. Quick Stop never closes, with 24 locations open 24 hours a day.
Welcome back here to Columbus. The Bulldogs pick up their third victory in a row over the Discoverers, 57-46, and now get back to 500 for the first time this season, if you don't count the start of the season, because everybody's at 500. But this game, the first half was an offensive slugfest where really either side was thwarting every attempt of a pretty good offense. But in the second half, it was the three-pointer show from Jesse Mock and River Johnston that helped solidify North Platte in this game. And that's kind of how these games go in a back-and-forth type of affair. It just comes down to who can separate furthest in a stretch of time to keep that lead. And so far, these two teams showed that they were not only evenly matched, but if one team did take a big enough advantage that the game was just going to be out of sight, and that is how it was for the Discoverers as North Platte wins 57-46. It is now time for our Clear Focus Eye Care game stats. Final game stats. Clear Focus Eye Care, specializing in preventative eye care, dry eye treatment, and vision therapy. Schedule your appointment today. I need to schedule my appointment to get my eyes checked up. I'm getting old, everybody. 23 years old, soon to be 24 in January. I can feel my back breaking at this moment. But we're going to start on the side of the Columbus Discoverers. Leading the way for them with 8 points, Luke Messersmith. He did have 4 fouls, though, with 2 rebounds. Griffin Misick had 8 points as well. No assists, no rebounds, no free throws. Followed up by Caden Kapples' 4. 5 from Quinn Freshour, and then 7 from Tanner Esch. 2 from Zayden Gully, and 3 from Braden Shafis, and Connor Martinez also had 3 points on the side of the Discoverers. Now on to the victorious North Platte Bulldogs leading the way. It was a close contested matchup as there were many, that's right, 4 Bulldog scorers in double digits today, but it was all led by Jesse Mock and his 14 points, 4 3-pointers in this game, and 14 points to go along with it. Did have 4 fouls, so it was quite a situation, a scary situation where he possibly could have gotten fouled out, and some of those big threes down the stretch might have been negated. Daniel Shea had a second team high 12 points, tied with Carter Kelly. Shea had a really good overall performance. 2 for 2 from the free throw line. He was right. You call him like old dependable. You know, he's right where he needs to be all the time, in the right position, hitting the shots he needs to hit. That was Daniel Shea tonight, 12 points. Carter Kelly had 12 points. Wasn't as electric as his 16-point performance on Saturday, but yet again, facilitating the offense as well as defensively locking it down at the perimeter. That's the scary thing. With his size and him being able to lock it down on the perimeter, you're kind of just like, whoa, that's kind of scary then. He can do that, but he was able to do so. 2 points from Caleb Kincaid, as well as 6 points from Lance Gifford as well. And the Bulldogs pick up the victory. They now will have some time off before, as we are, if you can't, you're not going to believe this, everybody. It's currently Christmas break for the students. I know, can you believe that? We're already here to Christmas break. I can't believe that. I mean, last time I was at Christmas break felt like a decade ago. It felt like a whole decade ago that I had Christmas break personally. But because of that, they won't be playing any basketball until January 3rd when they go on the road to Kearney. I will be down there. I think, I don't want to say anything, might have a guest appearance from one DB. That's right, on air, Derek Beck could be joining us for that Kearney game. I don't want to put words in his mouth. He did say that he would come, but I have yet to also have gotten my blinds for my room, so I don't know how dependable that commitment is. Don't mean to throw shade at you, Derek. I love you. But that's the next time you'll see Bulldog basketball on January 3rd. And, of course, January 9th is when you will be seeing North Platte Community College Knights basketball as they return against Hastings College JV in Hastings, I believe, if I remember correctly. Or that could be in home. I'll check our schedule. So do plan for that one. I'll miss you all as I go on vacation. But with a final score of 57-46, Bulldogs pick up the victory and improve to 3-3 on the year on a 3-game winning streak. Our Ameriprise Financial Money Player of the Game going to be going to Daniel Shea today. I gave it to Carter Kelly last game, but Daniel Shea really was coming in some clutch situations on the second chance effort that allowed North Platte to extend its lead in key situations where it looked like then Columbus was starting to roll back into it. So Daniel Shea is our Ameriprise Financial Money Player of the Game. When money matters, talk to Marshall Doty and Mark Tillman, Ameriprise Financial Advisors in North Platte, Nebraska, about professional financial services. Ameriprise Financial Incorporated, member FINRA and SIPC. That will do it here for us, folks, as I will ride off into the sunset. Well, right off into the, I think the sun's already set. I think the sun has already set. I'll ride off into the cold air. So everybody, please be safe if you're going to be out and about. It's going to be extremely chilly tonight. Our final score was 57-46. The final box score is sponsored by Eeks Office. For copies, furniture, or janitorial supplies, think Eeks and visit Eeks. I'll see you all on January 3rd with Kearney on the road. North Platte on the road, taking on Kearney. See you all then. Our coverage, of course, always live, FM 98.1, AM 1410, and live streaming on the beautiful website of NorthPlattePost.com.
Start your day with gourmet coffee with Quick Stop's 100% Arabica house blend and Quick Stop's Seattle Buzz coffees. Quick Stop Rewards offering exclusive discounts and fuel rollbacks. Savings up to 15 cents per gallon with Sinclair Dino Pay using your debit or credit card. Quick Stop can refresh with Frazzle Gourmet Slushes and For Real shakes and smoothies. Or customize your favorite fountain drink with flavor shots and everyday low prices on your favorite beers.
Always open right around the corner. Quick Stop. Growing relationships one crop at a time. Red Willow Chemical.
Red Willow Chemical is proud to add Kurt Carter as our area sales manager.
I'm happy to be able to be a voice in a privately owned team securing products and services to strengthen your operations. 20 years in this business have shown me a thing or two, and your crop performance is still my top priority. Here's my number, 308-340-7751. Let's talk. That's 340-7751.
Growing up, my parents always encouraged me to do what's right, even if it wasn't easy. I'd always hear my mother's voice say, "Do the right thing."